Hello, everyone. My name is Katie of the Greenland Quilter, and welcome to the channel, everyone. I hope everybody's been having a good week so far, despite weather and everything else that's been playing havoc on everybody. um, I don't know if everybody remembers, but sometime last week I mentioned something about that there was warm air sitting up in the stratosphere up above the polar vortex right over the top of Greenland. And so that warm air has dropped down and split the polar vortex in half. And so half of it is sitting over the top of the United States, and the other half is moseying its way toward Europe. So while all of you guys are freezing your tushes off, we're not going to be freezing. Right now we're sitting at 34 degrees Fahrenheit, so we're above freezing. And when you walk outside, you can just about walk outside without a jacket. It just does not feel cold out there right now. We do have a wind from the southeast. Of course, the weather says it's from the northeast, but it doesn't feel that way because it's coming from that direction. But anyway, I hope everybody stays warm. Be careful out there, especially those areas that are getting a lot of ice and snow and things like that, rain that turns to ice. Just be careful out there. And some of us are sensitive to barometric pressure changes. We also have a CME that's hitting the atmosphere. So if you have a headache, it could be that. And, I had a headache earlier today, and Nikolai made me go lay down, but I'm feeling better right now. But I also think it was because I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. And I ended up, you should see how my day's been today. I have been burning up the laptop today. I've created 5 pre-records that have blocks involved in them. That's the most that I've been able to sit down and do as a pre-record. I've been really slacking on doing pre-records, because I spend a lot of time doing lives. But I need to get these pre-records done because it's important I get them done because the end of the year is going to be here, and if I don't have this stuff done, I'm going to, regret not having it done. So let me say hello to everyone in the chat. I'm waiting on Andy, but she was gone and she's eating right now, and she'll be here as soon as she can. So y'all hang out and stay around for that. My husband's in the chat in case you didn't notice. And hello, Denise. I hope you are doing good today. Jason's in the channel. That is Andy's husband. Hello, Jason. And hi, Sherry. I hope your headache goes away soon. Hello, Mary G. Let's see here. We have Quilter See Good here. Hello, 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 Mary G. Good to see all of y'all in here. If you have a channel, feel free to type exclamation selfie. I'm kind of waiting on people to drift in a little bit because we're gonna have a chit chat about my so-called plans for tonight. So here's what's going on. Every time I looked at the block that I had originally said I was going to do tonight, or it was supposed to be block 24, which would have been snowshoe. I just wasn't feeling it. It wasn't talking to me. I didn't know what I wanted to use for colors. And y'all know that I don't pre-plan how I use colors in my blocks. I go by how I am that day and whether the certain colors are talking to me. And I know that makes zero sense to everybody, but I'm like my oldest daughter. This thing about using color comes from in here. And for the last several days, I've been looking at this block, the snowshoe block, and I just couldn't. I didn't want to do it. I mean, let's be frank here. I'm not going to lie. I just absolutely don't want to do the block for some strange reason. And I think part of it is because it's not speaking to me at the time. It's like I have this little block between me and the block. It's really weird. But this is the block I'm talking about that I don't want to make right now, which was number 24 of the block. So I thought, well, we could put off doing this block for another week, and I could come on over and do a paper piecing block a full paper piecing that is, called Emerald Isles. And I have run into an obstacle even with that. So I'm a little like, I don't know what to do here. So let me show you what's going on with this. The paper piecing is not the problem. It's printing it from the PDF file that goes to this book. And I noticed here it says, so it came on one big sheet. Let me show you how it came. Where's these? Okay, so it came on a sheet like this when you print it out. Okay. So this is actually, this is to a different block here. But this down here is for the Emerald Isle. And I know that's hard to see. So anyway, down on the side of it, it says template shown at 50%, enlarged by 200%. And I don't know what the deal is, but I cannot figure out how to do it, how to blow it up 200% either on my HP scanner or through the printer. I've looked on the software and everything, and I cannot find anywhere there where I can jack it up 200% just to make this little piece the size it needs to be. So that got me all up in arms. And so I'm like, okay, now what do I do? So I got to looking at another block where I could print out paper piecing, and this one is called Chocolate and Strawberries. It's a pretty block too, but I really liked the Emerald Isles, and I'll show you what it looks like here in just a second. I'm trying to find it now. And I feel like this is making me look like I'm just totally not organized. That's not the case. I just, you know, we all sometimes experience something where we were going to make a block and then we're like, I don't want to do the block, that attitude. And it's not an attitude. It's more like you're just not feeling it for some strange reason. And so that's why I wanted to switch over and do paper piecing, because I really find paper piecing to be cathartic. It's an interesting effect with doing it. And so I was going to do Emerald Isles, and I'm trying to find the Emerald Isles in the book, and I'm not having very good luck because I don't think I'm far enough. So anyway, here was what I was wanting to do, because I think this would have been fun and it would fit right in with, you know, the theme of my 1,000 blocks I've been doing anyway. You know, it's perfect. It's got lots of angles and everything, which most of this is the whole sew along is mostly angles anyway. So but because I don't know how to blow up that pattern to 200%, I realize I'm stuck. And I know that sounds like I wait till the last minute. It wasn't that. I was fighting with the printer. I was fighting with the scanner. You know, after about 2 hours, that's when Nikolai's like, you need to go take a nap. So he made me go to bed, you know, because I was stressing out, and it was just all a hot mess. And you know, I was just a little bit frustrated. And so he, you know, and I had a headache on top of it. So he had me go lay down, which means that I wasn't trying to resolve the problem of coming up with a plan for tonight. So there is another block in here called Strawberries, Chocolate and Strawberries. But I got to thinking, I don't necessarily have to do anything out of this book tonight. We can postpone working on the 1,000 block book tonight until I figure the mechanics out with my printer, or either I'm going to have to hand draw these and blow them up and figure out what the correct size is. So if you're one of these smart people out here, and I'm not saying I'm dumb, I'm not. I need help. I don't know how to make this the size it's supposed to be. So either A, someone knows how to help me figure this out, and we can do it on the next Friday, or B, I switch over and do the chocolate and strawberries one and see what y'all think about that block, or we can do both. And I also will. I really think that I think that I just with the snowshoe block, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. So I may just completely opt out on doing that block and we start over with 4 new blocks that I'm going to post on a print as size not fit to page. Let me write that down because I don't know what that means exactly, but let me write it on here. Print as size not fit to page. Okay.
It's like a setting on your printer when you go to print. A lot of times it'll be checked to fit to page. You just uncheck it.
Oh, uncheck it. Okay. Denise says bookmarking your choices might help. Yeah, I have things on top of my book, but I can't seem to find the one I was going to show you. So I will check that. That makes sense, Andy. So, and hi, by the way.
Hi.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do because I'm in a hot mess right now. Oh, I'm okay. I don't want nobody leaving. What I can do instead is let's go ahead and continue on working on my dragon fruit. I'm on a roll with this. We are making progress on this. I feel like that if I keep on doing what I'm doing, because I'm on month 5 right now, and that means I have 9 more to go. Not 9 more, sorry. 4 more to go before we start putting everything together. We might just have all the quadrants done on my dragon fruit so that in January I can go ahead and start sewing the whole thing together for you guys to see. And then when I make my trip to the United States, it can get quilted. So I think that that's a better plan for tonight. I hope that's okay with all of y'all. And I'll also be posting 4 new blocks. I've already got 4 blocks picked, and I made sure that none of them were, iffy about it. I thought, because even you guys did, those of you who voted on the poll about the last 4 blocks, the snowshoe only got like 3% of a vote. So I wasn't the only one that's not feeling that block. So it could be that maybe we should leave that block out and just do the paper piecing to replace that one, and then set up 4 new blocks for you guys to vote on, so we can do it in the order that's voted on, and we'll just continue on because I kept telling you I need 30 blocks. No, I need 36 blocks. Apparently I can't count either. Oh my gosh. Someone says, how do you get 30 out of 6x6? And then I got to thinking, oh my God, how did I don't know, maybe my brain was somewhere else. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not being hard on myself. I'm just letting you know that even I make mistakes, and even my mathematics might be all messed up and skewed and everything else. So I'm going to just say we're not doing the 1,000 block tonight. We're going to work on dragon fruit, and we can get back on track with this. Even if I have to do 2 blocks next week to get caught up, that's fine with me. I really don't mind doing that. And, Sure says you make me laugh, Katie. So anyway, see, I do things up sometimes without even realizing it. So, and I'm not going to hide it from you because, as most of you pointed out, you come to see me because I'm real. I don't hide stuff, and and I'm glad someone mentioned about changing the default setting on the printer. That will help me figure it out because I got frustrated today and wanted to throw the printer out the door. So yeah. And there's nothing wrong with the printer. I just couldn't figure out. I used to know how this printer is different than past printers I had. You could find all the settings. I also think that part of the reason I can't exactly find them is because this printer has software on it that's more geared toward Danish speaking people. And sometimes the language barrier kind of gets in the way when you switch it over to English. So, Oh, are some of you working on the book together? Yes, Ravens. There's 2 or 3 people that's actually doing the blocks with me as I assign as I do them. Everybody who's viewing my lives have been voting on which block to do when, and so I've had engagement not only for those who've decided to start sewing the blocks, but engagement in those who are not sewing but want to participate in the polls that I've been doing relating to these blocks. Let me spotlight Andy real quick.
Okay, I'm back.
So that Andy can tell you who she is, and for those who may not know who she is, and also about her channel and what she plans on working on tonight.
Oh, yay.
Go ahead, Andy.
Oh, hi. I'm Andy from the Crafty Witch, and I am rushing around, so I'm actually finishing up a special order. It's a Native American Indian doll that I'm working on. So I didn't have time to set up my sewing machine, so that's what I'm going to be working on. Sorry, guys. But I usually crochet a lot, and I do other stuff as well, but tonight I will be crocheting.
That's okay. No problem there. All right. Um, what night? Let them know when you usually go lives and stuff like that.
Usually every night. I randomly take a night off here and there, but usually every night.
Yep, I've been following you. Hey, Highways, how are you? Oh my gosh. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do is we're gonna work on dragon fruit tonight. And the first one we're gonna work on tonight is going to be the economy block. And I think that this will be, why is this so big? Oh, that's a square and a square. I got the wrong paper on here. Ooh, I would have made a
Ooh.
ooh. That would have been bad, 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 bad.
Yes, and hello everybody that said hi to me. Sorry, the dogs were ushering me around. I had to drop Jason off at the airport, so I've been like going.
So where's Jason going? He has to go to the airport. Or is that a secret?
Oh no, he's gonna go visit his nieces in North Carolina.
Okay. You
So
couldn't go with, so I take it you weren't able to go with him?
not this time. It's just gonna be a short trip, but we didn't have anybody to watch our doggies, so I'm staying here with them this time.
Oh, it sounds like what my husband's going to do while I go to the United States
Yeah.
in March. So,
Plus I had my show this weekend, so it's like really weird.
yeah, I can imagine it is. So, yeah, because we don't have a dog sitter anymore either because Hanifa is in Denmark currently, doing some type of education, and she is not sure when she'll be back to Greenland because of that. So, a lot of the young people do that. They'll go to Denmark for certain kinds of education, and then when they get done, they'll either stay in Denmark or come back. Some of them end up in the capital, which means they're not even down here with us. So anyway, what I was saying is I was going to work on square, not the economy. Oops, my bad. Highway says, hi, Katie, in the chat here, watching in the background. It's good to see you. Highway has, and those of you who have channels, please share your channel. Type exclamation selfie to share your channel. And Highway's channel is, I don't know if he considers it a travel channel. I'm not exactly sure what label he has on it, but he likes to do videos of Manchester area and everything. And I've been enjoying a lot of them. I'm hoping he'll do a video soon in the future of maybe finding one of the botanical gardens in the spring and do a video of that because I would love to see what kind of botanical gardens or arboretums they have in the area because that would be fun to see too, since I'm not flying to Manchester. I'm always up for something different. Hey, Robin, welcome, welcome. Did I miss anyone else in here? Because we got Raven. Hi, Raven. Robin slipped in here. I didn't see her slip in. When you print default fit to page, there was that one. Share your channel link. Be right back, Gizmo. You make me laugh. Oh, are some of you working? Yep, answer that question. Okay, so we are caught up. All right. Okay, so I'm sorry for all the chaos at the beginning of the live, but I wanted to let you know why we weren't doing what I had planned on doing. Oh my gosh, just total but I can tell you that the videos I did pre-records today, I did 5 of them today. And
Wow.
those five pre-records involve a block in each one of them. So I had gotten all that done today. Um, I still have to do, I'm trying to get caught up. You know, when October happened, it really set me behind on a lot of things. And I had some pre-reports that I needed to get done that I couldn't get done because that pain thing took me completely out for a whole month just about. And so, I was trying to get back on track with my lives, and then the 10,000 thing happened.
Right.
I'm still like flabbergasted that this channel has 10,500 subs right now. I mean,
Yeah, it's crazy. You are growing like a weed.
no, it's mind-boggling. And someone someone asked me the other day, "What are you doing?" I'm just working my tail off, basically. I mean, my husband will tell you that's all he saw me today doing, sewing, recording while I was sewing. And then I would pause it, get up to go press the block, come back, start the record, press play again, So it's up and down, stop, go all day long today, doing that today,
Nice.
and just trying to catch up. But I still have, I think, three more to get. Once I get three more done, I should be where I need to be with my pre-records. Then it's a matter of getting them all edited, which we all know that takes time. And then there's thumbnails to be made for all of those, so I'll probably spend most of Monday working on editing and getting them ready to go. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them up for the memberships first so they can watch it a day ahead of everybody else. And I'm just going to start dumping them like every other day or something until I get them all out there. Or I may pull them out, one a week, so you guys can catch a breath. Because I know everybody's got lots of lives to keep up with too. Raven says, over Raven says, over 10K already? You were just at 9,000. I know. Someone
Right.
mentioned the other day, a month ago, I was at 5K, and they're right. When I went back and looked at the date, you're right. It was just a month ago I had 5,000. So I don't know what's going on. All I can tell, I can definitely tell you this. Someone, um, uh, when she was talking about my channel the other day, in her live, she she made a comment that implied I had a consultant. So if anybody heard that, that's incorrect. She has since, told everybody that she misunderstood what it was I had told her. So if anyone thinks I've hired someone to help me, I haven't. So if that little rumor's going around, that's not true. What happened is, I don't know if Andy got an email from YouTube or not, because some of us did. Some of us was randomly selected to attend, because you have paid members just like I do. And so I don't know if you got an email telling you that you could attend a month-long retreat through YouTube to teach you how to make your membership more active and how to engage paid members and things like that. Did you get an email like that?
No.
Yeah. So they were randomly just picking channels, and so my name got pulled out of the pot apparently. And so they were doing virtual classes, and they were talking to you about how you can how to use the membership stuff part of the YouTube studio, how to generate ways to get members, how to get paid members. It had absolutely nothing to do about growing your channel, more about keeping paid memberships, keep them there, and how to make emojis. It was all different kinds of little things that you could do. And then that's when I discovered that the reason I can't so a channel creator, if they have paid membership, they can give away I think it's 5 free memberships a month,
10.
something like, or 10. Okay, 10. Well, I can't. And you're like, well, why not? Come to find out, and this was great that I got to attend the retreat, because I asked him, I said, how come I see a lot of channels giving away their freebies every month, but I'm unable to. And he says, go check your channel and see if you have turned on the brand when you first set up your channel. Did you set it to be a branded channel? Guess what? I did, because I didn't know what that meant. So because I done that, I can't give away 10 free memberships because my channel's listed as a branded channel. Now, YouTube is going to be rectifying that so that those of us who done that by accident, because we didn't have an understanding of what it meant, will be able to give those 10 free channel memberships to random people every month. Because right now I can't do it because my channel is branded. And I really don't even know what branding means exactly.
Right.
I mean, it sounds like if you're branded, you're a business, and I'm not a business, right? I don't know. Do we consider ourselves a business even though we're generating a tiny bit of money?
I think it's if you're actually linked with a brand. I think that's all it's meaning.
Yeah. And you can't undo it. Once you do it, you can't undo it. Not without deleting your entire channel. And I'm not deleting my channel.
No.
No way. I'm not starting over again. No thanks. Oh, that would just be very upsetting. So that was what all that was about. And I had said something to Danny and a couple other people. I said, did you get an email? Like I just asked this Andy. Danny and Andy, yeah. I just asked Andy here. She got an email. She didn't. But now when I talked to Sean about it, Sean said that he did get an email about it. So they had randomly just selected small channels, like, because I was a small channel then. Now I don't know what I'm considered, but that's what started all that. So I had this attending the virtual retreat stuff was free on YouTube. We didn't have to pay one penny to attend any of that. So it was just a way of teaching you how to navigate more parts of the YouTube studio that you might not have known. Because I'm still learning YouTube studio. There's so many aspects of YouTube studio that I have no clue what half of it means.
Right.
And I told my husband, I don't know, about 2 months ago, I said, I need to hire me a young person who's very savvy in this stuff to help me navigate, not to do my work for me, but help me navigate the parts that I don't understand that they would understand because they have a younger mind, But I ain't found no one that does that kind of thing. I mean, I wish one of my kids knew how. Hello, Ink Stitch. How are you? Hello, Carissa. Let me see. Did I miss anyone else? So yeah, so there's that going. There's so many things that just regular YouTube watcher people who are just watching channels. When you see a channel grow, it's mind-boggling when suddenly it blows up. Like, how many of you in the channel know who Daniel of Arms Family Homestead is? Because I know there's a couple in here that know who I'm talking about. He was a highway patrol, and I started watching him before he quit his job. And his channel was sitting around 100,000, I think. Now that was 6 years ago. Now he's 2 million subscribers.
My goodness.
2 million in 6 years. That just blows your mind. And you're like, and he's basically, he does hunting things with his kids. Houston is a big part of the channel. Their dogs, their animals. His wife set up her own channel called Do Your Best. Yep, that's the name of her channel. Now they have a merch building where they do merchandise and they're selling merch, which is bringing them an income. And so between the YouTube channel and their merch building and everything they're doing, they are generating enough income. There was at some point about 3 years ago where they had paid all of their bills off, meaning they had no more mortgage on the house, no more car payments, nothing. He was able to do that just from YouTube.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool? But you only are able to do that when you get over 1 million subscribers, apparently.
Gotcha. Well, you're on your way.
No, I don't think I'll. No, I don't even want to think like that. I don't think so. Don't you think that's scary to even think that you? I think it's cool that you hit 1 million views.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy to think of, but you know, it's still it's still mind-boggling. The
Yeah, I
whole
mean, a
thing,
million
I
views
don't
for you.
understand a lot of the stuff still.
Yeah, 1 million views, Andy. Think of that. That's just outstanding for a small channel like you. I'm so proud of you, and you
Oh,
have
thank
quite a
you.
following, and I'm glad that we've had if it weren't for Tuber Chat, I wouldn't have met you or Highways or all the
Right.
ones that are not quilters that come in and watch my lives. I would have never met anyone. And I feel like Tuber Chat is what's helped my channel grow. I really truly believe that that's what's kind of helped blow my channel up a little bit, because I go in there all the time. I go watch everybody else's channels. um some people don't have enough time to go and watch other people's content. I mean, I watch all yours. I tell you, I watch a whole playlist. When I say I watch a whole playlist, I watch a whole playlist.
Exactly.
I mean, and I comment. I don't comment on every one of them because I discovered that YouTube. So here's an example. Sean has a playlist, and I know I'm talking and not sewing yet. Um, Sean has a playlist that has 171 videos on it, and basically they're all of his live videos, which means each video is about 2.5 hours long, sometimes just two
Right.
hours, depending on it. I watched all 171 of them. I started commenting on every video, and at when I hit like number 5 or 6, it wouldn't let me comment anymore. It would not save my post.
Oh,
So it made me think that maybe it thinks I'm a spammer.
maybe.
So that's why I don't comment on every video now. I'll skip, I'm watching all of them and I'm liking all of them, but I only comment on like every 5 or 6 of them. That way it doesn't look like I'm doing something nefarious just because I watch every darn video. And you can actually see in your analytics um what countries are watching you the most and how much time they're spending watching your videos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I didn't know this, but someone besides ourselves is watching my videos here in Greenland, because 3% of my views is coming from Greenland, and it can't possibly be just me, because I'm just saying. So someone else is watching my videos. I do know that my boss's girls are both subscribers, and they never say anything, but I know they're watching my videos. Some of them, not all of them, but I'm just pointing that out. So you never know who's watching you. I also have about 18% of the viewers that watch my channel that are not even subscribed to my channel. Just think of that.
Right. Yeah.
18% of viewers out of 100% are not even subscribed. So I don't even know what number that means. You know,
Exactly.
if it was 100% sub to your channel, how many people would that really be?
Exactly. Oh,
So
Cheez-Its.
Denise says, I Googled branded channel or brand account, and there is an explanation and a YouTube video that explains it and how to set it up. Yeah, mine's set up. I can't unset it up. So it's stuck forever. Hey Lee, how are you doing? Great stream. Have a great day. See you on the next one. Night all. Okay. And I
Good
need to
night,
start going.
Lee.
I'm talking too much. Alrighty. A little hyper, I guess. So let's go ahead and I'll show you what we're going to do. This is square and square. And what I'm going to do is you sew on the front, but you put your fabric on the back. So first thing I'm going to do here is glue this square right over the top of the square here, and make sure that I have enough overlap all the way around before I glue it on, because I'm going to be trimming it and then sewing these other pieces right here onto it. Now I have to make 4 of these of this specific block, and we have this colorway, which when you look at it this way, you're like, oh, that's some weird colors. So remember, this is TulaPink, and we have stripes. So that's what we're going to be using on here. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and just glue this first piece, And I have two different glues I like to use. This one is by Sew Line, and it comes like a small little glue stick. Or you can actually use Odit 505 temporary glue as well, because
I
it
like
won't harm the,
505.
yeah, it won't harm the fabric, and once you wash it, it goes away. I tend to think my iron makes it go away too.
Right.
But I have to watch about the iron because the iron can scorch the glue, believe it or not. So you don't be leaving your iron sitting on it, and because it might scorch it. So after I put the glue on, because the glue will dry very fast, then you're just gonna put it on here, and then I like to turn it over and rub it a little bit, make sure that it's all sticking down there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a ruler and a rotary cutter, and I'm going to bend back these where the fold is at for this square and square, and I'm going to go ahead and trim to a 1/4 inch all the way around.
Nice.
Lisa's great. Okay, so all right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna trim up, and then we're gonna start sewing on the pieces. One thing I think I have, when I first started doing this, I struggled with the first month because the blocks were 4 inches. And I've been doing 4-inch ones with Star Climber,
Yeah.
which is paper piecing too. But the Star Climber is a little bit different. But with the 4-inch, they're smaller, and the way they had the colors, had you using the colors, it didn't take like the first. I'd have 5 blocks where I totally foobarred them and put the color in the wrong place.
Gotcha.
Totally foobarred them, and you can't use them because it matters about where the colors are sitting because you're using white as well. And so this is giving a here, I'll show you what I mean by this. You see how we have a white up here?
Yeah.
This all lines up when you start sewing everything together. It's part of the pattern. So if you accidentally stuck a color over here that shouldn't be over here, it's no way it can match it up. So that's what
Gotcha.
happened to me in the beginning. And now I'm getting better about not making that big of a drastic mistake with these, because I ended up having to order extra paper, but because I had, wasted some of it. But the beauty of the fabric part of it is the fact Border Shop puts enough fabric in that even if you foobar it, you usually you have enough to go ahead and complete what you're working on.
Yeah, you got that little bit of extra.
Yeah, that little leeway going on. So I'm thankful for that. Andy, what are you making today?
I'm working on a Native American Indian doll for a special order. It's for a Christmas present, so I have to finish it within the next few days so I can get it in the mail.
I think it's funny that, or interesting that you're doing that, because I just did some binge watching of, have you seen Dark Winds?
No, but you were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, you need to watch it because it's on the Navajo Nation land, and some of the lore and the mythology and stuff. My goodness, I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
really
cool.
know that. I really didn't. They, they actually, some people follow that lore. It's very
Right.
interesting.
Oh,
So
yeah.
let me see. So we're going to deal with stripes first, looks like. So we're going to use the stripes.
Oh, I found a really cool book for me to teach you cross stitch on.
Did you?
Yes. Okay, wait. That's right next to me. So, last week, since Jason was on vacation, we went out like every day. But he took me to one of our fun places called Who Gives a Scrap, where um, people take old craft supplies, and it's like a really old craft warehouse, essentially, where they
Mm-hmm.
resell stuff. So I found this book, and it's a cross stitch book from 1987.
Wow.
But it is little quilted quickies. So it's little cross stitch quilted mini designs.
Oh, nice.
So I thought that that would be fun
Yeah, definitely.
because
I
then
wonder if I can find that on Amazon.
even if you can't, I can just send you the pictures of the designs because they're very small.
Okay. Okay.
And
Gotcha.
I mean, essentially, they're just little itty bitty.
Yeah, I see that. Simple stuff.
Yeah, so and then that way give you little designs to and then you can have little quilted ones. But I thought that would be fun for you. I got it for like 12 cents. I was like, this is cool. We should get that for Katie. And then we could do a couple little mini ones and then I could show her how to
Yeah, I've
cross
been
it.
looking for a small kit on Fat Quarter Shop and Missouri Star, and there's so many kits I don't even know where to
Yeah,
even, to get a simple one for, you know, just, to learn the ropes. What Denise Denise just said something. I need to figure out what she's talking about. She says each time I started the video is a view, but I am only one person.
so I thought that they didn't give you a view unless you watched for a certain amount of time.
Oh, I didn't think there was a time frame of how long you had to watch a video.
I'm not sure.
Now I don't know because I run the whole video. I don't go in and run like 10 minutes and but y'all got to keep in mind we have a laptop, we have a desktop, and we have a big TV.
Right.
So one of them is always running videos.
Well, I know if you're doing vertical, you have to stay for at least 5 minutes to get a
Oh,
view.
oh, I didn't know that. Hey, Andrea. Hey,
Hi,
speaking
Andrea.
of speaking of verticals and horizontals, the other day when you were doing a live, were you running both of them at the same time?
Yeah, so when I did my live yesterday with Shannon, it gave me the option through the YouTube
Mm-hmm.
to display it as both because I was using her StreamYard and I was setting it up so that we can both stream to our own channels. But it gave me the option to do both. So I guess that's becoming a thing through YouTube now to where you can do it through YouTube and not just Streamlabs.
Yeah. My
So
question.
I went ahead and did it.
So when I was watching yesterday, I realized that my Samsung TV is probably it's a 2017 smart TV. So it's not the most updated what we got going on these days, but it's still a smart TV.
Right.
It will not let me watch verticals. It will absolutely, the vertical will stop playing.
Oh, gotcha.
Very weird. So last night when I was watching your live, I was watching it in the bedroom, and I realized, wait a minute, it keeps turning off, which means I was going to have to go do it on my cell phone, which I hate doing anything on my cell phone because typing to you guys ends up with lots of typos. So whenever you see lots of typos, it means I'm on my phone.
Right.
So anyway, I'm like, wait a minute. Now on my cell phone, it was showing horizontal, and I'm like, wait a minute, she must be running both. So I went back and looked at back to out of the live on the TV because it kept freezing up anyway. And I found I'm like, oh, she's got a horizontal going. But when I was on the horizontal, there was no chatter coming from the chat part of that side. It was weird.
Yeah. Well, so the thing is that usually when we do our lives together,
Mm-hmm.
um not that many people show up, and I think it's because they usually expect me to do a vertical.
Yeah,
And so a lot of times if I'm doing a horizontal, a lot of people won't show up.
that's interesting because I prefer the horizontal because I can see what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, and because I always just stream from my cell phone, it automatically always wants
Yeah.
to do the vertical.
Oh, Denise says I have to read the first part of her comment. Okay, backing up here because I missed something. Let's see. Denise says 18% of your total views, you won't be able to determine number of people because one person can view multiple times, i.e., I want to watch how you made a particular block. It took me 10 times to Oh, got you. Yeah, because every time we rewatch someone's channel, we even get credit for rewatches.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's in the analytics where some you can actually see where someone rewatches your channel more than once. You can't
Oh,
tell you can't tell who it is. You just know that you have a viewer between such and such age watching replays. Or rewatching. Yeah. Um, okay, got now I understand, Denise. Thank you for clarifying that because I missed that part. Hi Melissa. She says also Primrose. Oh, another company. Hang on. I'm gonna write that down. Primrose. She said garden, right?
where'd it go?
Oh, Primrose Cottage.
Let's see.
There's free stuff there apparently. Okay. All right. A YouTube view is counted when a user intentionally clicks on a video and watches for at least 30 seconds. There we go. Now we know the answer to that one too. Hi, Lori.
Gotcha.
And then Sherry says it really boosts your views. And hello, Linda. And I'm sorry I'm eating pretzels at the same time. I'm a little hungry.
Yeah, on the way back from dropping Jason off, I was like, I better stop and eat because after I get off with you, I gotta pack up all my stuff in my car and then I'll probably go live tonight. And I'm like, I don't want to pack up after.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just eat before.
Well, I had some soup right before the live, so I did do that. But I'm still a little bit hungry, so. You know that video I shared with you?
Yeah.
I have that song on my brain and it's like re-looping itself inside my head.
That's
There's just
funny.
something about that guy, you know, the way
Yeah.
the way he sings it.
It's a haunting one.
It is. He lives either in Poland or one of those countries in that area. So that's why I hear that accent on some of his words.
Yes.
You can definitely hear it. I showed it to Nikolai yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I made sure the subtext was on so he could read along with it because there's that section in that uh, those lyrics where he has a bunch of words that come out of his mouth really fast.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're not listening, you don't know what he's saying. We're
I might
talking
have,
about, go ahead.
I might have made the hair just a little long, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't make it too short.
That looks beautiful. You're coming along with it. I love it. I didn't realize you could do, I didn't know there was Native American dolls
Well, so
like that.
the person sent me one of the photos, but it was AI generated. You know
Mm-hmm.
how for a while they were AI generating these crochet patterns, and
Mm-hmm.
so the thing was is that unfortunately you could try to make these patterns, but it's only partial patterns. They're not whole patterns because
Oh,
they're
got
AI
you.
generated. So I'm trying to make it look like this pattern that she sent me.
Well, it's looking great to me. I love it.
So I'm hoping it turns out the way she wanted.
Melissa says, good to know, Denise. I was wondering what they were counting as views on my videos. I do. Yay, helpful. Yeah. And that's why you hear me all the time telling you guys, or not telling you what to do, but suggesting go watch people's videos. Also share. You may not realize this, but every time you share someone's video or you share like a live link, you're like all of y'all are in here watching a live right now. And you can actually share our link during a live through your YouTube account, and we actually get engagement for that too. I mean, just about every little thing you do, from hitting the thumbs up button to talking in the chat, keeping the chat moving, all of these things contribute to our analytics and help our channel become stronger.
Right.
Because I'm more about making our channel stronger. I wasn't, y'all may not believe me. I don't know. I was not really wanting to get to 10,000 this fast. You know, that's not what I wanted. What I did want to do, and you've heard me say it over and over again, is I wanted to make my channel strong. So if something catastrophic with my health happened, it wouldn't fall apart, you know?
Oh, exactly.
Because you know, Andy, we work hard.
Well, we do. And see, that's the other thing is that, I mean, when you have like a lot of medical issues or stuff like that, like, um, if something happens, you want to be able to take time off and not have to rebuild everything from scratch.
Exactly. You don't want to lose what you work so hard to do.
Right. And then you want to have enough content also so that people
Yep.
can go and watch. And
How many videos do you have right now on your content wise for your channel?
um
Because I'm at
besides
500.
shorts,
Oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, besides shorts, I think it's like almost 400.
See, now I have maybe 30 shorts, and the rest of mine is all long play stuff between lives and pre-records. And I'm at 550 something right now.
Yep.
I can't believe I even got 500 videos on my channel to start with.
Bless you, Coco. Are you okay?
I'm like, when did that happen? I got an email. You have put 500 videos on your channel. I'm like, wait, what? Because I hadn't even been paying attention to that part.
I know, right? I'm like, most of mine are just lives.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And definitely I have more lives than anything else. And part of my, except for the podcast stuff is pre-recorded interviews that I've done with content creators and quilters and crafters. I mean, you're one of them.
Oh, yep.
Sherry's another one I've interviewed. Let me see. I've interviewed quite a few people these days. I still have a lot of people I want to interview if I can track them down and get them to sit and talk to me. Oh, I love teasing people about that.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing that I have to do is that, I just hit go live. I don't even
Yep.
make thumbnails or I'm so lazy. I don't even put descriptions in or anything.
Oh, you don't even put descriptions in. That's interesting.
Yeah, I need to start getting better at that.
I still don't know if I have my description box done properly or not. I mean, that you have all these. Do you get emails from SEO people?
Not really.
I do from time to time, and they want to say, I can make your channel grow if you'll just pay me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not paying you to do anything. I can't afford you.
Right.
I'm not making money off of YouTube right now. And even if
Exactly.
I did, I don't think I want to do that. Because then that takes away from the channel being authentic to start with, you know?
True. Where's Katie? Oh. Oh, I think I'm still on the I think
Oh, yeah, thanks guys for reminding me because I forget
sorry.
about that.
Yeah, you guys just get to see me make a doll.
Sorry, Robin. Thanks for reminding me. And I'm having to pick that out because I didn't have this on the seam right for some weird reason. So after I get my pre-records uploaded, I will show you the blocks that I made for the records because you'll see them in the pre-records. At least I hope the pre-records worked. I was having trouble with doing them earlier. I don't know what was going on. My laptop's being weird.
Oh, gotcha.
I need a laptop. I could put all this stuff on the desktop, but then when Nikolai's home, he's on the desktop because he don't even have a laptop right now. When our laptops went down, both our laptops went down at the same time.
Oh, of course.
When I'm on The one I'm on right now doesn't even have a screen.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, it got knocked off the bed and it broke the screen like 4 days after I bought it.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yep, and you can't take it back because it's your fault that the screen got broke. But the
True.
rest of the laptop works. So we bought a monitor and it's attached to a monitor. So anytime I want to take it in the bedroom, we have to move the whole kit and caboodle.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Because I can't sit in this chair, 7 or 8 hours editing video. It's easier if we just move it into the bedroom and let me sit on the bed and do it.
Right.
Because there's better cushion, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. It's like I can only sit in my chair for so long, and it's like, nope.
Yeah, the chair is uncomfortable. Sherry, did you take something for your headache so you could feel better? Raven says you were eating, so I was fine with it. Oh, okay. Are you one of these that don't like to see people eat on a video or
Oh,
talk and eat at the same or talk and eat at the same time?
we got the Exorcist doll right now.
Let me tease you with this one.
No, don't tease me. Either you're going to give it to me or you're not.
I'm going to tease her with this one. Ow! Oh, yeah?
No, don't you come over here and take it from me. Yeah, you'll pay me back later because I've done that.
Ooh.
It doesn't bother me, but maybe it makes you uncomfortable. I'm just snacking on pretzels, so. Oh, look at, you sneaky man. He had two more over there.
Well, at least he gave you one.
Yeah.
I got you pretty good.
Yes, you did. You did indeed, my love. he always he always surprises me when he does stuff like that. Comes home with something I didn't know he had. And that he had me in mind when he was buying it.
Right.
So I see what I did is I walked over to where he was at the desktop and I was grabbing a bunch of his pretzels that I brought in here for me to snack on during the live. So that's why I have pretzels over here right now because they're his. And Raven says, candy! Exclamation, exclamation, lots of exclamation marks.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
our pretzels,
Yep.
But I'm the one that like them pretty much because these are what we call the stick pretzels.
Pretzel sticks, yeah.
Pretzel stick.
But anyone who wants to be generous and mail things to Greenland, you can send some Snyder's pretzels. My husband loves them.
Oh, gotcha.
The small Snyder bow tie ones, he loves them. You can actually buy them in a plastic big. How many ounces was in that plastic container the last time we did that?
I can't remember.
It lasted a couple of months. I don't know if we still have the container or not.
You used it for the free thing.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, outside. That's right.
All right, he's about to take off.
Oh, tell him have a good flight.
I will.
How long is he going to be in the air?
Like 6 hours.
6 hours?
A little bit close though.
Yeah, he's flying across the country.
It should say on there how many ounces or pound right there on the front. Come closer. 30 ounces. So it comes in, you can buy Snyder pretzels in these 30-ounce plastic containers.
Oh, gotcha. I like the mustard ones.
Haven't tried the mustard ones. Peanut butter pretzels, says Sherry. We ain't tried those either. And Raven says mustard pretzels.
Yes, the mustard. Mm.
Well, we got one done here. Just need to press it before I trim it.
Yeah. All right. Think maybe I should do the surface before I put the head on. What's the picture look like?
Chimes are talking. You can always tell what direction the wind's coming from based on how my wind chimes sound.
Right.
And how loud they get. When they get really loud and I hear smacking the side of the house, I know the wind's coming from the south. If it's coming from the north, they'll sing a little bit, but not much.
Gotcha.
Because our porch has walls on two sides of it.
Oh, thank you, Cherry.
No, three sides of it. That's right. Kind of like a little tunnel kind of thing. Yeah, that doll's looking great. I'm not a doll person, but that one looks really nice.
I usually don't do this type, but like I said, for special orders, I'll try anything.
Have you figured out the pattern for that dragon yet?
Yeah, I have a few simple dragon patterns, and then I'll just add the logos for the school because he doesn't want a big one. It's a smaller size one. So, I mean, a basic dragon pattern, I make a bunch of those. He said I can use any type of, and there's not really it's not really like a mascot, so.
Oh, cool.
Sylvia said, I'm a simple pretzel. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Sylvia. Okay, we got this first one done. Ta-da!
Yay!
Okay. Wow, my cell phone was kind of behind. Hey, I took it out of the protection cover that I had around it, the beetle
Yeah.
case, and I can really tell you, when the live is going on or when I'm using it for the live, it really does heat up. This
Oh.
older one, because I'm using that older phone.
Yeah.
When I showed it to Nicola, look how hot he got because I was recording today with it.
Yep. That's how mine gets sometimes. I still have an iPhone 5, but I turned it off finally. Oh, there's Patricia. She gets to see the doll. This is the one that I'm making for Patricia. Shadow Cat.
Hey, Patricia, welcome, welcome. Yep, she's working on your doll. And hi, Norma. She says I can only stay a few minutes. I'm glad to see Sylvia's here also. Okay, and Melissa says Walmart has frosted peanut butter pretzels this Christmas. That's interesting. I wonder if it tastes good though. Okay, next block starting.
Actually, you know what? Let's start from the back.
Man, I must have been tripping because Sunday is going to be insanely crazy because I have a live Sunday morning and then I have a private Zoom so with friends later that afternoon.
Ooh.
I'm like, why did I do that to myself? But it'll be good to because we haven't been able to sew much together.
Oh, that'll be fun.
I'm always YouTubing it and
Yeah. Yeah, it started snowing on my way back, so I'm hoping that it doesn't stick too much because if it does, then I have a feeling that my show this weekend we won't have many people turn out.
Because of the snow?
Yeah, if it snows a lot, people don't go out.
Oh, gotcha. So does that mean you'll have more people? Oh, for your sale. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry. That took me a minute to understand because you're going to go do your crafty thing.
Yeah, my craft fair.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's hope it doesn't snow too much where they prevent people from going out. I know you need to
Right.
raise. You need to sell it. What you're making.
Exactly. Oh, you're sick? I'm so sorry, hun.
I hope you get to feeling better.
Lots of fluids and rests.
Yep. Take care of yourself while you're sick.
It's all that traveling. I told Jason, you be careful of all the germies. Don't be
Yeah.
touching your face while you're traveling.
Especially on the little tin cans that you ride for domestic flights.
Right. Exactly.
I can be on a 9-hour flight long haul and not get sick. But
Oh,
then
wow.
get on a short haul domestic flight. Within the next day, I have freaking influenza.
Oh, geez. Oh, I just realized I did something wrong.
And I know I got it from the domestic flight because I could hear people coughing and sniffling on the flight.
Oh, yep.
And usually they'll have a kid with them, and the parents not even covering their face when they're sneezing and coughing. I'm like, great, I'm going to be sick within a few hours.
Yeah, I'm one of those who I catch everything. It's like
Yep, same
no matter
here.
what I do, I get everything.
I have the same problem as you. And then it turns into pneumonia every bloody time. When I was in the States last time, I went to see how much a pneumonia vaccine would cost. It's $500 if you don't have insurance.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, I can't afford that.
Yeah.
And no, I wanted to do it because they last 3 years, and it'd keep mom behind out of the hospital.
Right.
But who can afford it when you don't have insurance? She says she's achy, chills, coughing, stuffy. Oh, she sounds like she's got the flu
Yeah.
or the other thing.
Ugh. Yeah.
I saw that there was a new strain of it. And it talked about coughing being a big problem with that one.
Well, I got that one after the Comic-Con, and the first indication was vomiting.
Oh, really? That too?
Yep.
Ouch. That would suck.
Yeah.
There was a thing that come across my Facebook yesterday through the Independent Post, and they were talking about screen vomit.
Oh, were they?
So I went to see what they were talking about. I'm like, oh, I do that. But they were saying that people using cannabis were having that issue because of cannabis. And I'm thinking, I don't do cannabis. And every time I do have the stomach virus, that's what's coming out of my mouth is screaming at the top of my lungs because I have no control over it because it hurts so much. And and I didn't know that that was a thing to start with about it. It actually has a name for it.
Gotcha.
I couldn't believe when I was reading it. There's a name for that. I didn't even know there was such a thing. I just
Right.
thought it was one of those rare people that when I get sick, I get sick, man. My mother would come in there and she knew because I think she did screaming too whenever she did it. So it must have been some kind of genetic thing because it was just me and her that did it because it would be so painful. And
Aw.
pain does weird things with me.
Yeah.
It's like when Nicola had to call an ambulance when I had that episode in October. Every time that one would hit me, it was literally. I mean, Sherry was on Zoom, her and Myra with me, walking me through it while Nikolai was trying to get help. And they can tell you, I was making lots of racket every time another bout of it would hit me. It was like crazy. Had no
Gotcha.
control over what was coming out of my mouth.
Well, I tell you, I have a very high pain tolerance, and if I'm screaming because of pain, then it's really bad.
Yep. My husband has a high pain tolerance too. They make Flintstones for adults? I don't know. That's a good question.
Flintstone vitamins, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Shadow says, I haven't been sick in over a year and I used to get pneumonia a lot, but now I take certain vitamins and I'm usually good. Then Denise says, take antibacterial wipes, consider wearing a mask. And then Shadow says, vitamin C, Flintstones, extra C, vitamin D3, and B12. And then Raven is asking if they had Flintstones for adults. She says, no, hon, I take the kids one, the gummies, but I will swear by them. And Raven says, I like the hard kids chewables. Denise says, also, some germs can live on hard surfaces for several days, so hand washing is a must. And like Andy said, keep hands out of face, eyes, mouth, and nose. Yes.
Yes.
And then she says, Shadow says, I used to get sick at least 4 or 5 times a year, but since I started that regiment, I haven't gotten sick in over a year. And Highways is sending hearts. Sylvia says, hand washing is key. Keeping hands away from your face helps too. And then Raven says, hee hee, I'm going to buy some Flintstones skin. I can take double. Oh, that's a great idea. It's weird that I'm better off taking children's vitamins because they don't upset my stomach. The adult ones do.
Right.
I mean, any of them, an adult, I don't know what it is. It makes me queasy on my stomach.
Well, it's probably because it's just a higher concentration dose.
Yeah.
I have to take big amounts of vitamins, and it's like, ugh.
And it just totally make me sick to my stomach.
Yeah. I have to take 5,000 of vitamin D a day.
Golly, that doesn't mess with your digestive tract because it sure would mine.
No, not vitamin D, because whatever my body doesn't need, it just goes out in your urine.
Sherry says, going to rest for a while. I hope you get to feeling better, sweetie.
Bye, Sherry.
I might be making her headache worse talking so loud.
Yeah. I will tell you that the second round of my Botox injections, the headaches are still there, but the intensity is actually lessened.
Well, that's good. So it
They
must be working.
Yeah, they said it takes a few to get used to them, but since you only get them every 3 months, it's, it takes a while to tell. Okay. She's going to send me a picture of the Flintstones. Aha.
Denise says, I can't eat gummies. I have no self-control and I will eat the whole bottle. They must be pretty good.
That's funny.
All right, this is irritating me because this keeps moving and it shouldn't be moving.
Ooh, yeah, I need to add more elderberry, especially during the winter. Good idea. Definitely helps with the colds too. All right. She sent a picture of the Flintstone gummies. I'm going to share it.
Okay. Oh yeah, those aren't those sold at uh Costco?
I've never been to a Costco. I don't know.
Because I think I've seen those at Costco in California. Because Kristen has them in her house
Gotcha.
for her kids.
Now we're all going to be taking Flintstone gummies.
Yep, they look. If they taste as good as Denise says they does, yep, they'll be fun.
She says anywhere, Katie. I get mine at Walmart.
Oh, got ya.
All right. So I think I figured out the pattern pretty good. Patricia, I'm going to do the top now. So I just got to add the top and then the little strap. And then add the designs on the dress. What do you think? Hope you like it.
It looks wonderful.
Lots of TLC is coming into this doll.
Are you going to be putting some colorful clothing or something on the outside of it?
So this is what the picture of the doll looks like. And you'll be able to tell once I show you how it was AI generated.
Oh, look. Wow. That is definitely pretty.
Yeah, because nobody crochets like that.
No. Did you hear Costco is suing federal government to get back money they had to pay out in tariffs? No, but they should. But if they're going to sue, then the rest of the population needs to sue the government too for all the money that's coming out of their personal pocket for tariffs, because all tariffs are is a freaking tax. And it's the little people that get stuck with it.
I don't think Raven knows me very well. She says she keeps stabbing your poor doll. Yes. On my channel, we are called the Stabby Squad.
Oh, Denise, remember the other day we were having a thread discussion and I told you I was about to run out of my last Dove large Aurifil. Guess what? I lost to thread chicken today. No more of this size of Dove. So now I'm on the only big spool of Dove I have. And I went over to Fat Quarter Shop and to Missouri Star, $19 for this. $62 for that big spool over there that I paid $42 for 6 months ago. So I'm
Wow.
like, what am I supposed to do here? I am just, it's outrageous that we're getting stuck with all these tariffs. Because the richer, they're not hurting. It's all us little people. And here in Greenland, there's a lot of things happening with the cost of tea. Me and Nikolai were just having this discussion yesterday. It's uh, it's costing so much just to eat food right now because everything that comes into this country's got gone up.
Yes.
The only thing that hasn't risen in price is eggs, which is amusing me. I told Nikolai, I said, baby, we need to go on an egg diet.
Yes. Just eat eggs. You can be
Eat eggs.
a Chofalonian.
Yeah.
That's what Jason needs to name his people, Chofalonians.
Oh, really?
The
That's
Choffle
funny.
Man. I should tell him that.
Shadow Cat's asking what's sticking out of her head.
It's a stabby stick. Yeah, they're my amigurumi stabby sticks I make.
Oh, gotcha. I
So
thought
that
it was a unicorn horn.
so I can put the dolls together and they stay in place while I sew them together. I call them stabby sticks.
Let's hope she doesn't get a headache from it.
Yeah, it should be okay.
The things we do when we play with our dolls.
I know. We get our eggs from a farm, so when the prices jumped, we weren't affected. Nice.
That's good, Raven. I think everybody should have chickens of their own right now so they don't have to pay high price for eggs.
Right? Yeah, Jason thought about getting some chickens.
You only need you're two people, right?
Yep,
You would only need 3 or 4 hens, and that's it. And
exactly.
maybe if you're allowed to have a rooster, have the rooster so that you can allow one of the hens to be broody and raised young, so you never have to go buy chickens anymore.
Right. I told him he could be a chicken farmer.
Yep.
I am not abusive. I needed her to stay in place to make sure the arms were in the right spot. You don't want crooked arms, do you? Oh my gosh, you should have seen it took forever to do her hair, to put all that hair on there.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's the other reason I ate before, because Jason's like, don't forget to eat, because I know you, since I won't be here, you're not going to make food for me, so I know you're going to forget to eat. And I was like, yeah, I better go eat first.
Yep, that was a good idea. That's why I wasn't too concerned when you sent me a message saying, I'm gonna go eat. I'm like, okay, go ahead. And I knew you said you were gonna be out today for a bit.
Oh, that looks good. Okay, I think that's going to turn out good. I was worried about the way that was going to look. I heard this thing called chicken math. 3 becomes 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even if that happens, you can eat some of them too. Or you can sell them to people who don't have chickens that want chickens. So there's always a positive thing from that procreation thing.
Right. Well, my friend, when I was having my grasshopper problem, she's like, why didn't you tell me? I would have brought my chickens over. They love grasshoppers.
Yes, they do.
And I was like, what?
Yeah, they'll eat any kind of bug.
I was like, you should have told me that sooner, because we're going to have to do it next year.
Free range chickens. They eat bugs, all kinds of bugs, and yeah, keep the fly population down a little bit, mosquito population down, all kinds of bugs population down.
Yeah, I was like, bring all your chickens over. My dogs will be chasing chickens around the yard.
You might have to teach them to have manners about that. Knowing my dog, she'd probably try to eat one. Does
Right.
the king all have tampons too? Oh.
They were making fun of the Snoopy I was making on that members only live I did, because his arms and legs look like tampons.
Oh God, yeah.
So now it's a thing.
I figured it must have been something. Raven says we're only up to 2 cats. Neither are mine, but now I have 3 litter boxes. There ain't no way I'd do litter boxes. No, no, no. That's why I don't do cats. If he can't go outside and do its business, I'm not having a cat.
I'm actually surprised with our cat. She is great, but see, that's the thing is that I was afraid with her being a stray that if we let her outside, she wouldn't come back. No, she just goes outside for a little while and comes right back.
You know, once you're feeding, usually with cats, they're interesting. If they're getting plenty of food at home, they usually don't go too far.
Right.
Unless you have a cat that's a hunter.
Right. Well, she is a, you can tell she's a hunter. She's a Russian blue.
Mm-hmm.
And she found a moth, and dude, she can jump. Jumps higher than Coco.
I had a cat named Merlin. He was a black and white tuxedo cat.
Yeah.
He was always giving this mama squirrel brief every spring. He'd climb up in the tree and steal all her babies and kill them, and then drop them at the back door of my house. Like, see what I caught, Mom?
Yep.
And I'm like, why aren't you eating them? If you're gonna kill them, eat them.
Exactly.
Don't just do it for sport.
Oh yeah, Patricia, I couldn't stop laughing. It was pretty funny. Oh, okay, you're making me mad. Go in there. At least I wasn't snorting. If I laugh so hard, I usually start snorting.
Carissa says you can just teach a kitty to use the toilet, Katie.
What, like
I knew someone when I was a teenager. His cat used his toilet, and I'm like, how did you teach that cat to do that? It's not so hard. I'm like, can't even
right?
imagine. But that's funny, that you can actually teach them to do that.
Hey, Carrie.
Sylvia said, I had a cat, didn't kill mice, etc., then release into the house. I had to chase down mice. I have a dog that eats mice. That's why we no longer set traps in our house, because she eats them.
Oh, that's Muffin. She'll catch them and play with them, and they're like almost as big as her. And I'm like, dude, seriously?
I think she's learned to stop swallowing them before she murders them. she would just swallow them while they were still living. And I'm like, 10 minutes later, you know what she'd be doing, right? I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
really? That is so gross, Nora.
Yep.
I don't care if she eats them. Just make sure you kill them before you eat them,
Exactly.
She's definitely a little predatory kind of girl.
All right. Let's see here.
But Dachshunds are famous for that kind of thing. The hunters use them for hunting badgers. And now these days over here in Europe, they're used for hunting fox. And a standard Dachshund can drag out a fox and kill the fox all by itself. The owner don't have to do anything, because that Dachshund puts that does that dispatches that fox himself.
Well, that makes sense because my Coco, she's half Dachshund.
That's why they use their nose the way. I bet yours uses her nose all the time, doesn't she?
Yep.
You're like, that nose is going to get you in so much trouble.
Her nose and her ears.
Yeah. You always watch, and Dachshunds are funny. They have that stubborn streak where they're like, my nose is telling me there's something over there. Do I listen to what you've got to say, or do I near you and go see what my nose is telling me?
Yep.
You can watch the conflict going across their eyeballs. You know, it's like, do I go or do I stay?
Should I stay or should I go?
You know, that song.
Should I stay or should I go now?
Carrie says, boo, company is here. I'll catch a replay. Aw, see you later. Enjoy your company. What is this sitting on my screen? Oh, that's interesting. I must have touched something without thinking about it. Melissa says, bye, everyone. Gotta go. See you later, Melissa.
Bye.
Have a good evening.
Oh, Cheez-Its. Get out of there. Nobody told you to go there.
Should I stay or should I go now? Oh,
I know.
no.
That song was just playing in my head.
Good, huh?
Yeah. That
So when is-
song, man.
So when is this challenge going to be, Mr. Nico?
Hey, honey,
I hear you.
are you gonna answer her?
I'm waiting on your response to it. Bring it on.
So when do you guys want to do it?
Whenever she's ready.
Well, it looks like the gauntlet's been thrown. So what do you want to do, Andy?
Well, after this weekend, I'll be free up through January. So
Okay, well, let's set a date then. Do you want to do it on a Tuesday or you want to do it on one of my weekend lives? I know we got a PC coming up on the for crocheting on
Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, I think it's this upcoming Tuesday, actually. Yeah, we have one on the 9th. So that Tuesday's out.
Right.
And then the 16th is also out because we have the members only live that's going on that date. So that leaves the 23rd and the 30th. But I can also just free up one of my Thursday, Friday, or Saturday live, and you and him go at it, you know. And I'll just go and not say nothing.
All right, let me look at my calendar real quick.
So there's going to be, for those that don't know, Andy and Nikolai are going to have a Lego challenge. And hang on a minute. Let me see that. This is the challenge. And Andy has one too. So that's what they're going to challenge each other to.
Well, we should probably do it before Christmas.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea.
If I build a little bit too fast, I got these too.
Yeah, you look at him. He's thinking he's going to beat you.
Apparently, jeez, rude. Well, I have a Yoshi in the background if I beat you.
Oh, see?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I got 3 cars. Well, and I also have a Sam that my friend got me. See?
Oh, see, she has some backup too. This is going on.
I'm gonna have to take off my nails for this one.
I have a loop. Remember that loop?
I know what you're talking about.
I can rebuild that again.
How
That's
about
funny.
we do, you want to do it on the 11th or the 12th or the 13th? Which one you want to do it on?
How about let's see the 11th.
The 11th? Okay, that's Thursday. So it's going to be December the 3rd, December the 11th, y'all, is going to be the Nikolai and Andy challenge show. And I'm going to be sitting back just sewing, watching the commotion go on.
It's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I put it in the calendar.
Yeah, I did too. It's on the books.
All right.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I'll just be sewing and watching. Uh-oh. I just tore that when I shouldn't have.
Yeah, you're just gonna be sitting back watching.
Mm-hmm. Keeping up with the chat.
It'll be funny. We'll have you being the Nico
Referee.
cheerleader, and then
Yep.
Jason will be the me cheerleader.
Yep. It'll be lots of fun. We need to get Jason on camera. Is it possible to get him on the camera with you?
Oh, I'll ask him. Maybe I'll do it in the living room so that he can talk.
Yeah, and then me and him could be, rah, rah.
Come on, faster.
Go faster, hurry up. You're too slow.
Yeah, exactly. That would be hilarious.
It'll be fun.
You mean cracking the whip?
Yeah, cracking that whip.
Oh, and I have one of those 3D dinosaur puzzles. So now I have 3.
Nice. That's really cool.
I found it at the Goodwill. It was like $2.
Wow.
I was like, it's like one of those crystal puzzles, you know?
Mm-hmm. It is hot in here. This weather's being really weird, Andy. Our house feels like a freaking sauna.
It is cold here.
It's not cold here. We're sitting at a toasty 35 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, like I said, it started snowing on my way back. And I was like, ugh.
Not even a flake of snow right now is falling. There was a bit of snow that maybe an inch or two of snow, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago when it was so bloody cold.
Yeah.
So there's like at the top of the mountains, there's a bit of a frosting. But I noticed over the last couple of days that frosting that you saw that looks like somebody sprinkled powdered sugar all over is slowly disappearing.
Gotcha.
Because the wind's coming from the south. The channel is very quiet. Y'all aren't talking. What's going on?
They're placing their bets.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't.
Well, who do you think will win? Will it be Andy from her end, or will it be Nikolai? Come on and place bets.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm. Carissa says it's warm enough here to melt the snow we had.
Well, that's good. Okay. I have to attach a different piece of yarn. This one's not long enough.
Yep, the chat is very quiet. Robin says, setting up half diamond block. Okay, awesome. Hey, don't forget to keep sending me those pictures. Speaking of which, I'm going to keep saying this. Number one, where's the link? If you have not done the Google form for the drawing on New Year's Eve, when we do the 3rd annual New Year's Eve 12-hour live, we will also be celebrating the 10,000
Oh, yay.
milestone, and we're giving away gift cards. We're giving away 8 of them.
Party.
But yeah, there'll be 8 $25 gift cards. If you don't do the form, though, you cannot participate in the giveaway. So let me give you the link if you have not done it so far. 24. Listen, this is kind of funny. We have 10,000 people sub to the channel, right?
Yeah.
Only 24 people have filled out the form.
Yeah, that is crazy. I haven't filled it out.
Well, I'm posting the link, so you go fill it out, girlfriend.
Okay.
Because even you get to play. So the link I just posted in the channel is for you to do the form. If you don't fill out the form, you can't be part of the drawing, because the reason I did it this way is because I'm not chasing anyone down to give a gift card to if I can't find them. It's too stressful. So doing the form gives me all the information I need. And once I pay for that gift card, it's all off of me and onto the person on whether they bother to check their email or not.
Right.
And it's just for my own sanity, because I've learned that people don't answer emails or anything else these days.
Yeah, that's true.
Or text messages. I don't know which is worse. You know, you can actually see them on Messenger, but they don't answer you.
I can be guilty of that.
Yeah, my kids
But
do it.
not a lot of people message me, so.
I don't have too many. I mean, mostly what I have on my Facebook is just people I because I don't want to have to worry about anything I say on my Facebook being challenged. You know, because most everybody who knows me knows that when I get on a tangent, it means something really made me mad, you know?
Right.
And I won't have people who are on my Facebook. Like, I kicked my sister off. You know why I kicked her off?
Why?
We were having a debate about something because I had posted it, and then other people were commenting in agreement. And she came on there and she called my friends idiots.
Oh, geez.
And I told her, I said, you don't have any right to come on my Facebook in the middle of the discussion, a heated discussion, which people were being civil about it. No one was calling each other names. And she comes in and she just calls them names. I said, so don't even, I can do whatever I want to. I said, okay, then you won't be on my Facebook anymore, because you're not going to do that in my Facebook, because it's my Facebook, not yours.
Right.
And my Facebook is not a democracy.
Exactly.
I want to have a discussion about something. It's my right to have that discussion. And if you can't be nice when we're having the discussion, then you don't have no business being there.
Very true.
Because for the most part, when people debate with you, you know, your friends or whatever, most of them are, you know, I'm not going to say respectful, because that's not what I'm talking about. You can have discourse without calling each other names or accusing each other of hate when it's not even hate to start with, you know?
True.
I think that word gets used way too loosely.
It does.
I mean, just because you don't agree with someone doesn't mean that you hate them, because I really don't understand how it turned into this thing where if I don't agree with you, then you must hate me.
You were right.
I don't get that, because I don't hate anyone. I mean, as much as I don't like people from time to time, I don't hate anyone, and I don't wish anything bad either on them.
Yeah, hate's such a strong word.
It is. I used to think that I hated my father because of all the stuff, from what he's done and everything. But actually, it was just anger talking.
Yeah.
And when I realized that, I'm like, I really don't hate him. I don't love him, but I don't hate him either.
Yeah, I could see that.
And you don't have to love someone who's been mean to you. I mean, cruel.
Exactly.
I saw something the other day, and I've been meaning to. I want to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it in our mental health. But there was a quote the other day, and it really resonated with me. It was something that Oprah Winfrey said about hope and forgiveness, and I'll find it and we'll talk about it. But basically, you don't have if you don't. It was just it was talking about the past and hope and forgiveness, and I don't have to forgive the person who made my life a misery,
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
and that uh, it's you shouldn't have hope that you can change the past because you can't. That makes total sense to me. Total sense.
Right.
So just move forward instead of backwards.
Right. You can choose to move on from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm not putting it out there the way it sounded. I've written it down. I've got it sitting in a notepad, but it it really resonated. It made more sense because some people will say to you, "You just need to forgive that person." Why should I forgive them?
Right.
They need to come and ask for forgiveness. Of course, he can't because he's not around.
Yeah.
But the way she was talking about forgiveness and hope and stuff like that, it made better sense to me. It wasn't this thing where you don't have to forgive anyone. You just got to be able to be okay that the past can't be changed and move along.
Exactly.
And that to me made a whole much better sense saying it that way.
Hey, Flamin'.
Hey, Flamin'. And Mary says, yes, being civil. And then Carissa says, I clicked on it, Katie, and it said invalid dynamic. What? Oh, let me check it out. Oh, you're right, it does. All right, hold on a minute. Let me see what's going on. Ooh, glad somebody mentioned the link being foobarred. Short link, because we don't want the long one. Let me copy that. I must have copied something wrong. Okay, let's try this again. I need someone to test it. Let me get back into the chat.
All right. Let me
All right, it was Carissa that said that, right? Carissa,
Yeah.
try this link and see if it works this time. Maybe I didn't copy it properly. Why does that say Facebook? No, wait. That's wrong. Hang on. Something's going on here. Shorten. Click copy. I don't know why it's. Oh, I must have. All right. This should be the right link right here. It says forms. Okay. The last link I just posted, Carissa, try that one because I think that one's correct. Let me know. And then I'll go fix. I don't know why it did that. That's so weird. Oh, because it had asterisks sitting in it and it shouldn't have. That's what made it wrong. Why does it got asterisks in there? Must have been something I done. Leave it up to me to mess something up. Oh no. I must have been typing something in here and yeah. Oh my goodness. Because I see more asterisks up above where I had that. Okay. So Crystal, let me know. Anyway, this is so you can participate in the giveaway on New Year's Eve 12-hour live. I know y'all would love to have a $25 gift card so you can spend it however you want to. Hey, I put Michael's on that list, Andy.
Oh, did you? Cool.
I did. I tried to figure out Annie's and I can never figure hers out.
Oh.
It was weird. Maybe I was going to the wrong place. So anyway, and Herster's doesn't even have a gift card, which was weird.
Oh, they don't. That's okay.
No,
I like Michael's.
because I thought about Hirschner's too, because that's, I used to buy from them until they stopped shipping international.
Gotcha. All right, Ted. Are you going to stay in place now? Let's take out your stabby. All right, the stabby has been removed.
Jean says it works now. Okay, great. Remember to only enter once. Because yeah, you can only have one entry. I think I have it set where it won't let you do more than one.
Okay, cool.
Because I want to make it fair for everyone. So here's the thing. If you become a winner, your name will get pulled off the list so that your name can't be drawn a second time. Because I want it to be fair.
Right.
So everybody has an opportunity. Carissa says, yep, that worked. Okay, great. And the other link I want to share with you guys, 2 links actually, is I'm also going to be doing a trunk show. The trunk show is not going to be of my stuff. It's going to be of y'all stuff. Because I was supposed to have done that on the last live when I did the other giveaway, and I completely forgot to do it.
Ooh.
Ah, bad, naughty me. Yeah, there's asterisks sitting after some of these links. I don't know why they're there. That is too weird. All right, anyway, I'm gonna post 2 links. The first link is for the Greenland Quilter Facebook group. If you're a Facebook user, you can post your pictures of any craft that you do. And there is no limit on how many. The only thing I ask you to do when you're sharing your pictures is please say something about what it is you're sharing, why, the name of it, or why you made it, or, if you're not a Facebook group or a Facebook user, but you want to share pictures, you can email them to me, and I'm going to share my email. And you got until December the 30th at midnight Eastern Standard Time to get the pictures in, because that gives me a chance to get on both sites. Because what I'm going to do is, if they're emailed to me, I will be putting them on the Facebook group in a folder. And then I can share them. So it could be any craft. It can be sewing, crocheting, knitting, painting, Legos, photography, whatever your craft is that's considered an art, which the word art covers a big spectrum of things. Even music's the type of art.
Oh yeah.
But I can't share music. That will yeah, you know what'll happen on that.
Yes.
And I happen to agree with copyright law, so yeah, I would rather not break the copyright, unless it's copyright free or whatever.
Okay. Let's see.
So make sure share pictures, please, because we have 12 hours of a live. That is plenty of time to cover lots of pictures. I'll be sewing up. I'm deciding on what I want to work on. I think I'm gonna do some quilting and on part of the live.
Oh, that would be good.
I'm hoping that channel creators, hint, 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 will hop on and say, hey, can you let me on Zoom? You come on Zoom for a few minutes during a 12-hour live. You don't have to say the whole 12 hours. Come in and spend 10 minutes with me. Talk about your channel. We'll share your links to your channel so you can talk about, so that everybody who sees that 12-hour live will hear all about your channel.
Yeah. I need to find out if I have any family coming over.
It'll run from 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
To 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. Yeah.
So plenty of time to jump in at any time.
Yeah, it's my my dad's death day, so we usually make gyoza and just hang out to remember my dad usually. So
Mm-hmm.
I need to see if anybody's planning to come over, because if not, then I could probably get on earlier.
Okay. Yeah, just take your time, whenever you can come to hang. There will be a Nikolai, since Nikolai will be home this go around. He'll probably go out on his phone and
Do the fireworks.
yeah, so you guys can see the first volley at 8 o'clock our time for Denmark, and then again for midnight our time for the fireworks. So I won't have to disappear out the door and not be able to hear anything y'all say, you know?
Right. How's that nose look?
It's you really can't see it very much. Is that supposed to be like that?
Yeah.
It looks fine though.
Okay.
That's a pretty doll.
Oh, thank you. It's coming out really good, I think.
Yeah.
The details on the dress are going to take some time, but I think I'm going to lift up the camera while I do the hair.
Yeah. Denise says there's a Supreme Court case pending where social media folks may not be able to sample any music without paying royalties to the artists and or record companies. Makes total sense to me. Thank you, Highway, for the compliment. I appreciate that. Me and Nikolai has this friend, and his thing is he likes people giving him copies of their videos, but by him ripping the DVDs or Blu-rays. And I got in an argument with him, and I'm like, "You're not ripping any of ours." Well, why not? I said, "Because you didn't pay for them. I did, and I'm not going to jail just so you can have freebies to give away to someone else."
Right.
Because at the beginning of the video, it tells you what will happen if you're caught bootlegging. No, thank you. It ain't worth it. That would be like someone stealing your dolls and selling them and claiming they made them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And music's the same way. You didn't make the music, so you shouldn't be putting them on somewhere where you can make money off of them.
Right.
You know, giving them away. Now, I think that it's different when you sell your, you know, if you have an album collection and you're selling, you know, and you sell them, you know, at a yard sale or at a flea market or something, that's different. Because all you're doing is recouping any costs you cost, you know, when you bought them yourself, you know?
Exactly. And you're usually not selling them for...
Yeah. Some high amount of money.
All right, let me see if that's going to work.
My bot is weird. It hasn't figured out how not to put too many links together in one spot.
Do you have it set on timers?
Yeah, I have it set on a timer and they should be running into each other, but look at there, there's two of them back to back.
Yeah, I always space my timers out.
I need to work on that some more, I think. I must not have them set right. I'm still learning some of the bot stuff.
I haven't done anything with my bot in a while. All right, so if I do that there.
I wish I knew whether we could put any games on that bot.
Actually, no, I like it better behind the arm.
It does have a thing that says you can play music on it, but I'm like, yeah, right.
I know, right?
I don't think so, because I'm not going to have YouTube nailing my behind.
Exactly.
Now, I use music on my pre-records, But
Yeah.
the music that I used, I put his information in my description box because I have permission to use them.
Right.
And his name is Scott. Scott, hang on a second. His music's so beautiful, and it really goes great with my Greenland videos.
Nice.
I'm trying to think of his name. It'll come to me in a minute.
All right, I'm gonna have to add some more.
Hang on, I'll tell you what his name is. But his music's so beautiful, and I think on these pre-records I'm doing right now, the sewing ones, I'm going to use some music in the background on the portions where there's just me sewing and I'm not saying anything. I'm gonna put music in that part. His name, come on, his name is Scott Buckley. And how I came about finding out about him is in 2020 when we were all on lockdown.
Yeah.
Iceland had its first volcanic eruption in I forget how many years.
Oh yeah.
So I was watching YouTube videos of people who had been making their videos there, and one of them was using this most beautiful music because it really enhanced the whole viewing experience of the volcanoes because he was using a drone and everything.
Yeah.
So I looked at his description, and I couldn't figure out who he was using, so I made a comment. I said, I've been watching your videos for a while, and I love the music you're using. Who is the author of the music? And so he says, Scott Buckley, and here's his web address. And anyone who has a YouTube channel, as long as you post the information he's given to you, you can use his music for your videos. And so I test run one of the songs on one of my Greenland videos, and people were like, I got several comments. Oh, this video is like a pro had done or something because they were talking about the music going with it and
Yeah.
how the video and the music just clicked together. It just made it a really great viewing experience. And
That's
sometimes
awesome.
and sometimes when I put a song with something, I don't know if it's going to go well with the video. And then when I go watch the video with the music on, I'm like, oh my God, it really just slid right into place the way I wanted it to.
Right. I can see that.
And I love music, so. And I get emails every now and then saying, I have a new song added to my, come and listen. Yeah,
Good night. Highways.
Cindy Slorette, Highways. Take care of yourself. See you on the next go around. Thank you for coming today.
Sinister.
Not too bad, girl. That sound, boy, those two L's really kicked my butt.
I know. I had a needle in my mouth too.
Mm-hmm. I should get Nikolai to come over here and say it so you can hear how he says it. Hey, babe, can you come pronounce Cindy Sorette so you can hear the true way it's supposed to be said?
Meh.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's we usually say sinissuarit.
See how? Yeah.
Sinissuarit.
So he has sound coming out the side of his cheeks while the tongue's at the top of the roof of his mouth.
Sinissuarit.
Sinister.
It's close.
Yeah, Cindy Slut.
Sinissuarit.
Cindy Slut.
You need to have your tongue up.
Cindy Slut. Yeah, it's really hard for me. Yeah.
It's the double L that teases you.
Yeah, them L's tease me all the time.
That's cool.
Okay, this was I have 4 of these made. Yay!
Look at you go.
Yep. Despite all that yakking I did at the beginning of the video, I was talking about how I was supposed to be working on 1,000 block today, and this one block that was the last block, which would be number 24, it just wasn't talking to me. So then I thought I would switch over to a 1,000 block doing paper piecing, because for some reason paper piecing I'm kind of getting where I like it a lot. And then I discovered I didn't know how. Well, you saw the conversation about how to make it bigger.
Right.
I got frustrated.
Oh, yeah.
So we're doing dragon fruit tonight.
That's fine.
Yep, because I'm making progress with this little. This is great. I'm trudging along, and won't be long, and I'll have another set quadrant done.
Exactly.
So I'm making progress either way. Yep. Here, let me show you these 4 blocks, because now I've got all 4 of these done.
Party.
So this camera makes it look true color. When you put it up here, that one, you look how it looks washed out.
Right.
Crazy?
It
Because
does.
this camera makes it look better.
It does.
You notice
Yeah.
the stripes here. So I have all 4 of these done now. All right. Now we're
Very
going
cool.
to start with the next set.
Got Ninja Katie on the sewing.
Yeah, I have been sewing all day long while making videos with it. I have been very productive today. I know I'm pushing myself a little bit too, so that's why Nikolai made me go take a nap. And it took me a while before I finally went to sleep. Then he come in and he says, it's 6 o'clock now. And I'm like, oh crap. I had to get up and eat a little bit. So this is all that's left over of, see this? That's all that's left. So what I'm going to do is, because there's paper in here, I'll pull all the paper off and throw the paper away, these little tiny pieces of paper. And then I save these pieces of fabric. I have a little bucket right here full of little tiny scraps, and I'm saving them because I'm going to use them as stuffing for a small padded pillow for Nora.
There you go.
So at least these won't end up in the landfill anytime soon.
Exactly.
And they're cotton, so eventually they probably will, but at least we'll get some good use out of it first.
Oh, yeah. And they also make a good little stuffing if you make a little doll or something.
Yep, definitely. See if I can't talk my husband into cutting them into smaller pieces.
They need to be a 1/2-inch size, please. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, just smaller. I mean, I think that
I know. I'm being.
pieces, yeah, I know what you're being facetious. I get it.
They need to be the size of a Lego.
Yeah. You must make them all fit together.
Yep.
My little bucket's getting full. It's time to dump this into the bigger. Wait till you see the bag. This will be bag number 2.
Oh, nice.
I already have one bag, the same size bag you're about to see. I already have one filled. I've been doing lots of sewing this year.
Robin asked, when are you going to quilt the Christmas tree?
Oh, that one needs to be dealt with ASAP. Okay, so I was going to do it last week. Uh-oh, I just made a mess. I was going to do it last week. Then I ran into a problem. My backing is not big enough for the front of the quilt. It's wide enough, it's not long enough. Now, how did I make that mistake? That is a really great question. A really good question. So I need to go into the wow, I really made a mess over here. I need to go into the craft room and see if I can see if I have any more of that fabric left. I hope I do, because if I don't, then I'm going to have to improvise. And what I can do is get some more. I have some orphan blocks or something I can use. I could probably do some piecing to add to that center strip where I had the quilt label at.
Yeah.
And because I need it to be at least another 8 inches longer. It's not long enough.
Gotcha.
And that's what the problem is. And I didn't realize it was like that until I was getting ready to baste it. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is too short. That's not going to work. So it's my mistake. I don't know what the heck. So I'll get that done this coming in a few, probably I'll work on it on Monday because I don't have no lives to deal with on Monday. And we'll see what we can do about getting it back on track where we can go ahead and start quilting it. So look at here, this bag is, I might get a little more in here before I tie it up.
Is it stuffed and fluffed?
Yeah. See, I had a big garbage can, Andy, full of scraps like that in the craft room.
Yeah.
And when that accident happened, there was no lid on that can.
Oh.
So
Still
it
got
was
glass
full.
in it.
Yeah. And it was a lot. It was enough to do a nice sized doggy bed out of it.
Oh.
And it just made me cry when I had to throw it out. Because I'm like, so much. And Nikolai had been trimming them, making them into smaller pieces so they'd be easier to manage when I was stuffing with it.
Yeah.
And that waste of time.
Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. That'll be better. Okay.
What time are you going live tonight?
Probably between 7 and 8.
What time is it there now?
4:46.
Okay.
You could half the 8 inches and put a strip of red and green on the top and bottom.
That's actually a good idea because I know I still have some of that left. Hi, Dubrovka, and thank you.
Yes, the braids are very cute.
I get this wild hair up my behind, and I'm like, do you see what's happening with my hair, though? Have you
Yes.
noticed? Look at here. All of this is turning white. But
I
all the
think
back
it's
of my
cute.
hair is, but all the back of my hair is, this is my natural hair color, this dark brown.
Yeah.
All on the back is this color, but everything on the front is turning white. It's like, I want to keep my hair color.
Aw. I understand.
But it's okay. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to give into it,
Right.
Look what we're going to work with next. Look at this pretty purple.
Ooh.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
I mean, that's yummy.
Would you stay?
So we're doing log cabin. Make sure this is log cabin. Yes, it is. So I need to get these laid out. Nora is moaning or snoring and moaning in her. Earlier, she was in bed with me while I was taking a nap, and I finally drifted off. when Nikolai came in to wake me up, I could hear her over there making racket in her sleep. She was yipping, so she must have been chasing a bunny or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my dogs snore
Yeah, she does.
quite loud.
That doesn't surprise me.
For their little bodies. I'm like, really, guys? You guys are so tiny. Why do you gotta snore so loud?
Dubrovka says I had the same issue, so I got it cut short. Love the gray now. Yeah, I'm not going to cut my hair off. That will never happen because my hair is super baby fine and straight, and it'll make me look like a man. No thanks. My mother, you know what she would do? Our hair would get down to our butts. This is before they joined the church.
Yeah.
And our hair would be, because there's picture of us, several pictures between me and my sisters where you could see how long our hair was when we were really young. And then she'd go and have us she would go take us to the place to get our hair cut and tell them to do a short shag.
Oh my
Every,
gosh.
every time she did that, I was like, oh, now I look like a boy. Because my hair was so straight and it didn't have no body in it whatsoever.
Yeah.
Baby fine. And I'm like, it's the ugliest haircut.
Yeah, I had hair like that, and then I think it was when I was in preschool, my hair was all the way down to my butt.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother cut off my ponytail once.
Ooh,
My mom was mad.
I bet she was. I bet you were too.
Yeah. So they're like, yeah, you have my preschool picture with me and my long hair, and then you have my kindergarten picture with me and really short, ugly hair.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is, but I'm always losing pencils. How you doing today, Dubrovka? Is it Siberian cold up there in Canada right now?
Definitely. Okay.
Nikolai's over there building.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Is he practicing?
Yep. He must be getting himself all warmed up for the fun.
I'm just using a studio program, making some airplane.
Oh, that's right. You were working on something. I forgot about that. He's learning how to use that Lego software.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Does that look crooked? Oh, it is crooked. My goodness.
Dubrovka says it is not cold today. It's -6 degrees Celsius. Cold yesterday and today and then -25 yesterday. Ouch. Whew, that's cold. Not cold here. We have the garden spot right now.
Oh, that's better. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cold.
Yeah, -20 is definitely cold.
Well, we had that wind that made it like minus 9 Fahrenheit the other day, and it was like, ugh, no, thank you.
Wind really does it in when the wind comes. It really makes it feel like Siberia.
Yes.
Did you know that Siberia could have temperatures in the summertime of 100 degrees?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, that's why their permafrost is melting and making big, huge holes in the ground.
It's craziness.
Also, there was a recent scientific thing posted about Greenland. Greenland is moving, is it northwest, right, honey? Babe, that's a
Give me a sec.
Greenland's moving northwest, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're saying that Greenland is moving northwest at a slow pace. They've been noticing that.
2.3 centimeters per year.
Yeah, 2.3 centimeters per year. However, while it's moving, it's making South Greenland diminish. So I'm like, so does that mean that we're going to flood down here eventually?
Wow.
Did you see the part about that Africa is going to get a new ocean soon?
No.
I wonder what they're going to name it. There's a big crack going this splitting part of Africa apart, and it will create a new ocean when it finishes.
That's crazy.
And then Ethiopia had a volcano erupt for the first time in 12,000 years.
Wow.
Our planet must be doing some shifting right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me. I mean, it's a living body just like a human, you know.
It is. Exactly.
It breathes and expands and grows and shrinks and I often wonder, you know, we put skyscrapers on top of land. I wonder if that doesn't make the land shift itself, you know.
Right.
And then you have places like here where the ice cap is melting and all that weight. Actually, the weight of ice can keep mountains from growing. And so once it's melted, a lot of mountains start getting taller because of it. I mean, it takes a long time in human lifespan because most don't even notice it.
Gotcha. Oh, okay, Patricia.
Unless you're a scientist.
Right. Was he lurking around?
So is your husband a native? Patricia? If it's for him? Inquiring minds want to know.
The earth is mostly water. Those kinds of changes aren't unexpected. I figured none of us will be around to know, though. Right.
Yeah. We're just getting to see some of it because we're around currently while it's going on.
Exactly.
Like especially with the ice things going on here. I have a front row seat to global warming and how it's affecting our weather here because we're in December and we don't have snow on the ground. Our lake is still free of ice. And when we had the full moon last month, there was flooding all down at the harbor, all the way up to the fish market and up and down that area back there. And that's the first time I've seen that happen. So I'm like, I'm glad I'm over here and not by the harbor.
Right.
It's all because, and it wasn't just us that were flooding. It was all every place in South Greenland flooded, and then several places up the west coast flooded on the same time frame we were flooding. It was definitely a rare event because you usually don't even see that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's just because our ice is melting. Sea levels are rising. Because we've lost a lot of ice here. I have pictures the first time I went to the ice cap, the second time we went, the third time, and you can see the recession in progress.
Yeah, I was going to say, at what level has it been melting?
One year we lost like 5.7 metric billion ton. Wait, 5 point something metric, or wait, billion metric tons, or it's metric billion tons. I can't, how they word it. But anyway, the pictures I have, we went this past summer to see the ice cap, the same ice, the area. We had to hike 2 kilometers up to get to where it was at. It used to have a curtain of ice that hung over the water.
Right.
And so I have pictures of those different levels. And it's crazy how much has changed down here. And it's also shrunk a lot in Kangaroosawak.
Say that again.
Kangaroosawak. Let me see if I can remember how to spell it. I'm going to put it in the chat.
Okay.
Babe, can you check the chat and see if I spelled that right? Did I spell it right? Or was there supposed to be one less S and more L's?
That's the way it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
So Kangaroosawak. When I first moved here, I flew through Kangaroosawak. We were stuck at the airport for about 18 hours, so they took us on a bus ride to see the ice cap.
Yeah.
And on the way there, you could see where the ice cap was at. Now that ice cap has recessed so much, there's not a road to get to the ice cap.
Oh.
Because it's recessed, recessed that much. Because they had, sometimes their temperatures up there are even warmer than it is down here, which I can't comprehend that because, they're north of the Arctic Circle. And now it's just odd how it works.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, this only has one L in it, even though it has that RL in front of there. There's a little bit of that slur sound you hear. But it's not like when they have like the 2 L's. The 2 L's teases the crap out of me.
I am from Colorado in the United States.
Colorado. I have never been there. But I wouldn't mind visiting it.
Oh, thank you. I got to pin down the hair and actually do it right, but I was just making sure I got the face correctly. So I got to redo the hair and then add the things. And then I got to do the little triangles and the dress detail and then add the feathers to the hair and then the mouth.
It's looking great.
I think it's turning out pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed at my skills. I didn't think it would look as good as it's turning out.
It's looking wonderful. You do a good job, Amy.
Oh, thank you. I was kind of nervous. I was like, it's going to look horrible.
I don't think it's looking horrible at all.
I was like, she's never going to ask for another special order again.
Whoever the person that's going to receive it as a gift, I bet they're going to love it.
I hope so. Lots of love was put into it.
Denise says, that's scary. I'm out of here. Wait, what? What did I say?
Come back, Denise.
Denise, where'd you go? Oh, I hope she didn't leave because we were talking about ice recessions.
Maybe she just had to go.
Oh, okay. Hope so. I don't want anyone leaving because we're talking about I didn't think that was an uncomfortable subject. All right.
Actually, I should put on the leaves first. Now that I think about it.
What are you putting on first?
The leaves. Before I do the embroidery around them. Okay.
Do, do, do. How many nieces does your husband have?
He has 2 nieces from his brother, and then from my family we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 nieces on my sister, or on my side of the family.
Yeah, I have one niece who was born and raised in Spain. And then I have 2 nephews. One from my brother and one from my middle sister.
Oh, nice.
I'm the only one that had more than one kid. The rest of them only had one. Tried to stop at number 2, but somebody had other plans.
Well, I am definitely the one they thought was going to have lots of kids, but I didn't have any.
Does that bother you that you didn't have any?
No. We decided before I did my cancer treatment that we weren't going to have any kids. Because that was the one thing that they had told me, is that I could try to freeze eggs
Mm-hmm.
because I was most likely going to become sterile. But, obviously at that time it was very expensive and we didn't have that money anyway.
Yep.
So we decided that if we really wanted kids, then we would adopt kids later on.
Yeah, there's plenty of babies that need adopting.
Exactly. There's plenty of babies who need to be loved.
I guess she left. Mm. What's going on with this mouse? Nikolai bought me a new mouse. And so I've been acclimating to it because it's see this one whole piece. It's been interesting getting used to it.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, Denise said that the ice cap was receding. Sorry, it was a laugh out loud or haha comment, but for some reason I refuse to use them. Laugh out loud. And Katie, I don't laugh.
Okay. I was about to say, I thought I said something wrong.
You're like, come back. Don't leave.
It's like, don't leave. We like your company.
Exactly.
You know, I really think that the reason I'm getting more of these blocks done for the dragon fruit on these lives is because I'm getting more comfortable with the paper piecing.
Oh, yeah. That could be it.
Yep. And now I understand how it works a lot better. And I'm paying better attention to what I'm sticking color wise too by reading the thing instead of looking at the picture.
Very true.
Sometimes
No more
be
pray and
deceived.
stick.
Yeah.
All right, let me see how this looks.
Oh, we're about to change colors here.
Okay, much better.
Denise says, and hey, Jaja. Denise says, I'm not going anywhere. When I say I'm out of here, I mean, I need to hurry before we're covered in water. I don't know how to float or swim, laugh out loud. Hey, you're not the only one that doesn't know how to swim. My husband doesn't know how to swim either.
Oh, really?
No,
Oh,
he's a sailor and doesn't know how to swim.
do they make
But
fun of him on the boat?
no, because when they have to do their rescue drills,
Yeah.
they have suits that they put on, so he jumps in the water anyway.
Oh, okay.
The rescue suit has a buoy system in it apparently, and it makes sure that no one drowns.
Okay, good. I
So
was gonna
he's not
say,
worried about it. Yeah, he's not worried about it. He would, unless he didn't have his suit on, then that would be a problem.
right. I was gonna say, there's not much to it. Just gotta remember to kick your legs.
Yep. Or relax and float on your back, and you can do that for hours.
Yeah. My dad, he was a really big guy. Like 400 to 500 pounds most of his life.
Mm-hmm.
And we would go to the pool, and he would just lay in the deep end, and he would be half submerged, just floating and sleeping in the pool for hours.
That's funny.
Yep.
Nora's snoring.
Aww. I love doggy snores.
Yep.
Aren't they the best?
Yep. Means they're totally chilling. And at least she's not here yakking at us right now. Denise says, so the sharks get your bottom half. That's funny.
Well, if you're gonna be there and the sharks are gonna get you, they're gonna get you no matter what.
Andrea says, I see we have 3 new emojis. Yeah, but I really messed them up. They're not supposed to have that white background on them.
Some of mine have white backgrounds on them.
It's the first time I made my own emoji, and I can't. Everybody keeps saying try AI in Canva, so I finally tested it, and I told it what I want, and that's what it gave me. So it's not a bad. I mean, for a first time doing it, it's not too terribly bad.
Yeah, I need to redo my animal pictures of my animals so that theirs look better, because yeah, they're just pictures.
So you use Canva to make all you mentioned you don't make thumbnails, which now that you mentioned it, you don't. I use Canva to make my thumbnails, and I'm getting better and better at making them now.
Yeah. Well, I do use Canva, and I made a couple of thumbnails. I'm just too lazy to do it.
It does take time. There's sometimes I'm like, why am I spending this long making a thumbnail that nobody cares about?
Right.
But apparently, if you have a not so good thumbnail, some people will just turn and go walk away and not even look at the video itself.
No.
Yeah.
Why does the doll look mad? Because she has no mouth.
Uh-oh, she needs a mouth.
She has angry eyebrows.
Like saying, woman, put a mouth on me.
I'm sorry. Does she look mad? Is it the eyebrows? It could also be because of the way the hair is sitting. I need to pin the hair down. I was just setting it there for the moment. It's the eyebrows. I'm following the picture.
It's all evolving. Give it, yeah, it's evolving.
No
lips.
lips.
You get to see the angry me. Before I become the lovable me.
Okay, I'll fix the eyebrows. I'll make her look quizzical.
That's funny. It took me forever to click on William's streams because I had no clue what his thumbnails were doing. I know, Jaja, his thumbnails are crazy. I don't know where I don't know if he uses the AI to make those or he happens to have those particular graphics himself. Number 5, now we're going to number 6, which we're back to white.
I want her to be cute and happy. Oh, okay.
It'll look fine with some lips, says Carissa.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying really hard.
Other than that, she's great, Andy, says Shadow Cat.
Aw, thank you. It's really weird when you're making it live because it's like you can't finagle the stuff you usually do in the background because people are watching you.
Yep.
So if you make a mess up, people see it.
Yep. You're caught in the role of it. Caught in the act.
Exactly.
I've been waiting for someone to say something about my blade. So far, all these months, not one person has said anything about this. I've been cutting thread with this.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, on the back of the paper, there's these thread tails, and I just hold this thing in and go with the rotary cutter.
Sometimes I do that.
Yeah, because it's easier than sticking scissors up there.
Yeah, especially if you're just using the rotary cutter back and forth too. So I will do that too. I'm guilty. Hey, Sean.
Yep. Hey, Sean. Good to see you. Yeah, so I mean, half the time I only close it because I keep using it. It's like sew, press, trim, repeat over and over again with this paper piecing.
Yes, just don't nick your knuckles on it. I've done that before.
Yeah, that's why I like set it away from me where it's when I grab it, I got the handle.
Yes.
And oh no, yeah. And so the two biggest things you're using for this whole process is a ruler and your rotary cutter and your sewing machine. So measure or set up your 1/4 inch seam, trim, fold, ruler, and rotary cutter again. All right. And then of course my little seam roller here, trying so that I don't have to get up every 2 seconds to use the iron, you know.
Right. Maybe I should 3D print these. Might look better.
But it's definitely going together. I mean, we're on a roll here. We might have this block done soon.
Ninjas.
Yep. Tomorrow, Shonda's going to come sew with me.
Oh, awesome.
And I'm just trying to let's see, what do I have? I'm looking to see what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I write in my calendar what I'm going to work on. What am I working on tomorrow? Stitch it so that I can be ready for Sean on Sunday. Hey, Sean, how much do you have of your stitch it done? I can't wait to see what he's done with his, though. I bet it's going to look really nice.
Awesome. And then look here.
Ah, you know what? This ruler, man, there's a nick on my ruler and my rotary cutter keeps catching it.
Oh no.
Yep. I've had this ruler a long time now. I think I bought it in, I want to say 2015, 2016. I ordered a new one because this one, my rotary cut, either that or there's something wrong with my rotary cutter one, and I keep nicking the ruler with it. I changed the blade, so it's not the blade. Unless my rotary cutter itself is bent or something. Could be bent and without me knowing it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You never built that one?
Nope.
Oh, show it to Andy. She's like, here's another. He's really overextending himself here, Andy.
My goodness. Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness. He's gonna give
Jeez.
you a run for your money if y'all run out of if you get it done too quick.
I know. It's going to be a Lego-thon.
You're gonna have a Lego war going on.
Yep. That's okay. It'll be fun.
Yes, it will.
It's for the fun.
Yep, lots of fun. I think it's gonna be hilarious.
Yes.
7, 8. Back to the polka dots. This purple's pretty. I like this purple.
Yes. I love that purple.
That purple was beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm seeing if I can 3D print these feathers instead of using the felt.
Sean says, I'm waiting until we are live again. Do you know what size you plan on doing with yours, Sean? Because remember, I'm using fat quarter shop so long it's going on with my stitch it. Carissa says, I just got some new tailor shears, super sharp and pointy. My daughter said I need to keep shoes on because I drop scissors all the time and they will cut my toes off. I don't wear shoes. I've only dropped my rotary cutter once where I thought it was going to hit my foot and I moved fast enough that it didn't.
I've dropped scissors on my toes before.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet. Knock on.
I knock them off my desk and right onto my toe. But yeah.
I really love these pair of scissors right here. I got these at QuiltCon. These are Kai scissors, and they are so nice.
Ooh.
And I think I paid, I want to say $20 for this one because this is a very small pair. But look, you can put 2 fingers in here instead of it being so tiny you can barely get 1 finger in it.
That's pretty cool.
The only thing I don't that I have to be mindful about is you see how it has the screw sticking out on this side?
Yeah.
I have to make sure I don't lay it down like this on my sewing machine bed.
Oh, gotcha.
Scratch the enamel on it. And I think I already have enough scratches on it as it is. I'm just hell on this sewing machine, I think. But this sewing machine is such a nice machine.
Let's see.
Oh. Says he's not sure yet. Carissa says, I've not cut a toe off, but I have cut them with rotary blades. No, I'm in a habit of taking a knife and cutting my finger, this finger. Not once, but twice in the same spot. Butchering chicken legs.
Ooh. Yep.
And my finger, well, the first time I did it, I was cutting up a whole chicken. And I was cutting the hip off the thigh bone. And the second time I did it, it was doing the same thing, only it was where the chicken thigh had the hip attached to it. It was one whole piece of chicken leg quarter, and I wanted to take the hip bone off of it. And I did it the same way the second time. And I'm like, really? Let's just be totally dumb here because I didn't see I had my finger in the way.
Right.
And that fillet knife I use, it's freaking sharp. You, by the time you realize you cut your finger, it's too late.
True.
Because that's how sharp it is. It just goes. I'm like, lovely. And this time it took a while for it to heal up. And sometimes if I bump it, it still hurts. It's been months since I cut it last. All right, now we got number 8 done. Now we need number 9, which is going to be another purple.
Oh. All right. I will be right back.
Okay. Carissa says, I cut a good chunk of the tip of my finger off, also with the rotary blade. I was watching TV and cutting at the same time. The biggest thing that I've done when it comes to sewing to make myself bleed is poking myself with straight pins. We're going along with this. Coming along pretty good. Pretty good. Are you and Nico still working on your craft room? Well, we plan on it. Hey, Mona. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we plan on working on it. I think I've figured out what I want to do to keep stress levels down. We're just going to hit one spot at a time. And we're going to start with the wall that got replaced. I have to take everything off those shelves so that we can move them because, and we got the living room ready for staging some of the stuff. And yeah, because I think that wall that, you know, we lost the window in is going to turn into my new design wall. And so if we can get that side cleared off, and then I'll just rotate myself around the room a little bit at a time. I'm just not looking forward to it, to be frank. It's just going to be traumatic. Totally traumatic. Because I know that when I walk, in fact, I had this very discussion with my friend Melanie. We were talking about it. And she says, what's bugging you the most about the room? The fact that I'll be throwing away more fabric that I can't get glass out of. And it's going to be very upsetting. Because I really don't want to throw more fabric away. But I have no choice because it's too small and I can't do nothing about it. It's not like fabric grows on trees, you know what I mean? I'm thankful that I had so much of my stuff in totes to start with because it could be a lot worse. I have looked at it that way too, because some of my stuff I already had in totes, or I had a covering over the shelves where keep the dust down to a dull roar, you know. But the ones that weren't covered up, that's a different story. Could you vacuum and wash it? No, it's too small. It's Mona, it's like I have you know how when you're cutting blocks and you'll have leftover pieces like say this size that you can reuse in a block? I have here, let me show you what I mean. I have boxes like this in there. And in these boxes is small pieces of fabric from where I've been but they're big enough to do more, like what you see here in this box. Like these are sizes like this. Some of them I can clean up, but there's some that's smaller, and when you start messing with it, it just shreds it up. I've tried different things. A vacuum cleaner is a bad idea. I tried that and it really shredded my fabric. So I haven't figured out any other way around it. So, you know, it's gonna make me sad. But you know, who knows? Maybe someone will bless me with some scraps. You never know. Hey Moan, sorry. Hi Andrea. Andrea, is the closed captioning working tonight? I won't know how much that I'll have to throw away. Yeah, because there's so much. I was working on, I think I had 4 or 5 projects going on at the same time in there. And so I had several different small little boxes like what I just showed you with the scraps because I was going to turn around and reuse them again. And I have a lot in there that were just like that, just small pieces like that. But there's enough there to make an entire quilt out of it, but now it's full of glass.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Now, while you're back, I'm going to go do a quick bio. She says, what about those sticky roller things? I have one. Actually, I have 3 or 4 of them. Um, I don't know if that'll work or not because some of the glass, you can't even see it. It's so small that unless the light hits it just right, you're not even going to see it. So I have to be careful even with handling it with my hands. I've come out there a couple times and found cuts on my hands. I didn't realize I had come in contact with a sliver of glass that way.
Ooh,
It's weird. And some of us, I never heard of one wind, but I guess because double pane windows are different. When that impact happened, it just, the way it blew it out, it was like a bomb went off and just blew the whole thing apart. The only part of it that remained intact on the window was at the very bottom of it. There was some pieces of slivers standing up, but it ripped off the whole window frame and everything when it happened.
gotcha.
And I'm still finding we've cleaned a lot of glass up, but there's every time we move something else, we find more glass. It's like it's never ending in there right now. See if someone in your community would want the scraps, Katie. Yeah, but the scraps have glass in it, Carissa. And Mona says you don't want to mess with small glass like that. Exactly. Um, yeah, I could do that, Robin, but the problem is then the glass goes on the ground and my dog walks on the ground.
Right.
So I don't want my dog getting glass in her feet. So that, so the only alternative is it's going to have to be disposed of, and I don't want to do it, but I have to. Andy, I'll be right back. I gotta do a bio break.
Okay, no worries. Hi, Mona. All right. So I think I found a 3D model that I can use instead of these little scraps. Wahaha. How's everybody doing? Glass is a tricky thing. Slivers can be left that you can't see. Yes. This is true. Okay. So let me make sure this is the right length. Hi, Gizmo. I know. Oh no, don't you start. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog, but it's like, it's my turn, Mom. No, no, mister. All right, that'll be cute. Okay. Thank you, Jean. Come here. Right there. Right there, Gizmo. Oh, hush, hush. Hey, 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 hey. Enough, enough, baby. Don't you give me that. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you can hear my dog. Okay, okay. Okay, Mr. Bossy Pants.
Jean says your girl is looking good, Andy.
Yes, thank you so much. Do you hear Gizmo?
That's actually a good idea what you just said, Denise. Okay, number 10. Now we're back to white again.
Okay. Sorry, my dog's being bossy.
It's all right. This morning I was watching Susan. She goes by Shady Quilting with Shady Susan or something like that. I could never get her channel name right. And her dog was very vocal this morning. She's like, Mom, I'm to be the princess of the video today.
Yes.
It was cute.
Yeah, he gets very like, pay attention to me now, ma'am. It's time for my close-up.
Oh, that's cool, Zaza, or Jaja, sorry. She says, hi, Mona. Did Timber Chat have a live tonight or is it tomorrow?
Oh, I have no idea.
I'm hoping it's tomorrow because I'm like, yeah.
I don't even remember the last time they were on.
Last time, the one he had 3 days ago, it was either 2 days ago or 3 days ago. Ah, there was lots of people in there.
I've been taking lots of naps in the afternoon, so sometimes I miss them now.
Yeah.
Because I fall asleep in the middle of the day now.
Hey, when you're tired, you're tired.
This is true.
Ah, Mona says they were live earlier, so yep, I missed today's. So he must have been live the same time I started then.
Oh, it says he's live now.
Or he's live right now, one, yeah.
Yeah. All right, what time do we got? Well, it's 5:41. Do you want to go till like maybe like 19 more minutes?
Yes, and then we'll probably should shut down because other people are gonna go. There's some lives that are going on. I know there's one going while I'm still going, but then there's 2 more after that one. So yep, we can do that. No problem at all. Because we've been going for a little while now.
Yes, and then that way I can load up my car.
That's right. You gotta be ready for tomorrow.
Yes.
I hope you do really good tomorrow and you
I
sell
hope
everything that you've made.
I hope so. It's been a slow year sell wise, so I hope it's a good one tomorrow. My show in January, the one I usually do, they actually canceled it already, so it's not gonna happen. So I get January off.
Is it because of money?
I don't know. So they've done it for 2 years, but I guess maybe it wasn't making enough, so they decided they're not going to do it anymore.
Yeah,
Because the people who run it come all the way from Michigan, so
it probably has to do with the current economy right
yeah.
now. Because I also saw on the new, not the news, but that the internet, not the international quilt thing, but the other one, the quilt market that's usually in Houston, will not be happening this upcoming year.
Oh, yeah,
And
it's
that's the
definitely
quilt market's usually where vendors come and show off all their stuff and secure buyers and stuff.
right.
trying to remember who mentioned it. I think Kimberly mentioned it today on her live, but someone mentioned it yesterday in a live, someone else's live. It was mentioned yesterday too. And then I watched a video last night that was talking about it as well, that they are not going to be doing it this upcoming year.
Gotcha. Yeah, all around, like all the shows I've done have just been, they haven't been bad, but you know, for me, but I've still, you know, like at least made like my booth fees and stuff like that. But a lot of
Mhm.
people haven't. So it's just not been good all around for a
Well,
lot of people.
people are being affected by tariffs and everything else now. So
Yeah.
it
So
really does hurt the little person.
it does.
The upper income class may not be feeling it, but the rest of us are. You know, like I said, I'm down to my last spool of Dove, the big one, and I went to Fat Quarter Shop and Missouri Star. It's $62 for the spool, the big one. This size one, which is the large R-fill, is $19, and it's going to go up again in January.
Wow. Well, yeah, I mean, the good thing that I have going for me is I have a lot of craft supplies that I've, you know, stocked up on over the years. So I can
I,
always fall back on stuff like that.
I wish I'd have thought to back up or save up on thread. It didn't occur to me. Thread
Yeah.
kind of ranked at the lower part of it, you know. Oh, I can always get my hands on thread for a decent price. Now I'm finding out that's not so true.
That is one thing that I did before Joann's closed. I did get a bunch of thread
Yeah.
because I knew that that was going to go. And I was like, I'll get a bunch of thread. So I'll see what I have available. It might not be the kind of thread you use, though. I think it's just Coates and Clark.
I just need 50 weight cotton thread that doesn't cause trouble.
Right.
Uh, Denise wants to know if you're going to put moccasins on the doll.
No, she didn't have any in the picture. Um, and it wasn't requested that I do. And I only charged $25 for her, and I still got a lot of work on her, so I don't know if I'm going to. Oh, she is standing on a little platform.
Carissa says she's been hoarding for years. She has lots. Yeah, well, I don't with what now. Listen, it's this size thread that I don't have much of. And like I said, I'm completely out of the large size of my Dove. Hang on, let me find a spool. I have small spools, but there's no small spools of Dove. I have plenty of little itty bitty, lots of colors because I was doing that monthly. I don't know who I was doing it through. I think it was Fat Quarter Shop. I was doing a thread thing for a little while.
Yeah.
So this is the large size that I'm talking about. So I don't have a lot of this size of any color thread. I mean, this is white, and I have some white, but I don't like using white. It doesn't blend in like this Dove Gray does. But
That's true.
if I have to, I'll resort to using this until I can figure out what to do about my problem. Because I just don't have thread growing out my, you know.
This is true.
No merchandise being shipped or purchased. Retailers are raised prices on stuff they already had in stock, says Denise. Marissa says you'll just have to order a different brand of thread. I don't know what brand that's going to be. And to get the color that I need, because I use this Dove Gray, which is very light gray. I don't have access to thread here in Greenland. Not cotton thread. I'm not putting I'm not using polyester thread if I can help it. That would be weird, putting polyester thread in cotton.
Right. That's true.
Now the coats thread, now I don't know if I can find that in 50 weight or not. I used to sew with coats all the time from the clothing when I made it. But back then you didn't need 50 weight thread either.
True.
All right, number 13 is going back to this other. Uh-oh.
All right, I'm gonna have to look for another one later, but okay. Let's see here if let me see if I can just add a little in up to give her.
Oh, no. I didn't cut it really. Wait a minute. Oh, yes, I did cut it. I just had it covered up by something else. I was about to say, where's the wrong piece at? It's right there in front of me. All right. Now I'll figure it out eventually. That's all I use, Carissa, is the Dove Gray. Because it blends into all this, because I'm sewing with a lot of batiks and stuff too, it blends right in and you don't see it. And I can see white when I use white. Unless I'm, sewing with, just regular white fabric. But like when you're sewing into this, you can't hardly see the gray. It just blends right into the colors and you don't see it. That's what I like about the Dove.
That makes sense.
I didn't know about Dove way back then. Mona says she uses a lot of nylon too. I'm trying to avoid using my nylon. I have a reason for not doing it. So would a lot of other brands like grays. Yeah, I just need to find the right color gray by other companies that sell cotton 50 weight thread. The interesting thing is I talked to Giovanna to see if she could buy, because Arfil's made in Italy. And I wanted to see if by some that she could buy it locally. She says she can't find Arfil thread locally anywhere where she lives.
Oh, really?
Which is strange considering it's manufactured in Italy. Whew.
Bless you.
That is hot.
All right. I'll redo that piece later. That's not gonna work. Don't burn yourself.
Yeah, sometimes that iron feels like it gets way too hot. And then sometimes it seems like it takes forever to get hot. I told Nikolai I might be getting near time to replace it. Been using that one for a while now. At least I didn't use water in this one this time.
Oh yeah, I had one that was exclusive for water and then one that wasn't.
Yeah, you can use water in it, but the other iron that I used before that one, I was putting water in it, and sometimes black stuff would come out of the holes of the iron, which means the water has some kind of irons or something in it. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. looky here. We have this block done. I can show
Yay,
you.
another one.
Purple looks really great. See that?
Yes.
That looks
Gorge.
lovely. That is gorgeous.
It is.
I want some yardage of that. Katie, could you show the 1000 block block? Andrea, I have postponed doing the block tonight because I ran into a problem. So the block that I was supposed to do tonight has not been done. You must have got it done before I woke up. No, I haven't done it. It got postponed. The reason it got postponed is because I was not feeling it with the one that I'm. Oh, you missed what happened. Thank you, Mona, for coming. And Mary says, very pretty. Okay, so Andrea, on the block, the snowshoe one, it's not talking to me. I just couldn't do it. So I was going to do a paper piece block in place of it and then just push that block to another week. But I ran into a problem even with paper piecing, so I'm trying to figure out the situation with that. So no block tonight at all. Sorry, but here's the bug. Are you ready for stopping, Andy?
Yeah, I can stop.
Because didn't you say you needed to go soon?
I should probably load up my car and get ready for my show. I have to leave by 7 a.m. So.
Because I thought that's what you said, that you needed to check out. So anyway, Andrea, I'll update you on when we're going to do the block. So that's why I'm working on my dragon fruit, because I just wasn't feeling it tonight. Okay. So tomorrow, Shonda's going to come sew with me. And I will probably be working on, more than likely tomorrow we'll be working on the stitch it. Because Sunday I'll be working with Sean on the stitch it. And I have some more cutting I got to, I'm just going to lay out the blocks. I do have one I got to finish sewing, but I got more blocks to lay out for that. And then Sunday is Sean, at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. And then Tuesday, it'll be crocheting with Andy and Shonda and Amanda. I think Amanda said she was coming. And then I'll let you know what we're going to do the rest of the week. Because I definitely can tell you that December the 11th will be the Nico and Andy challenge. They're challenging each other with Legos. So I probably will be working on either the Friendship Sew Along, Chip Sew Along, or either the Katie's Creative Chaos. One of those two, or I might work on both of them at the same time. So we'll have that. And then we'll do the 1000 block on Friday. And then I think, yeah. And then on the 13th is I'll work again. I'll be sewing with Jess if that doesn't get canceled. So that's where we are on this upcoming week. Okay, I was trying to figure out which block's on page 300. 301. Oh, hang on. The one I was supposed to do was the snowshoe block, which is block number 587. But the block is kind of not talking to me, which is why I didn't do it tonight. I couldn't, it just wasn't talking to me. So I don't know. Next week I may change my mind and do it. So we'll see. I could not see you doing a yo-yo, but it would have been fun. What yo-yo? Oh, you mean this? This one right here? Yeah, I don't know how to do that. You're right. I don't know how to do that. Haven't learned how to do a yo-yo. Now I know what you're talking about. It's called a yo-yo in the middle of that thing. It looks like they sewed a button on it too. All right, so tomorrow, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. See you on the next live. So remember, oh, wait a minute. We got to deal with this poll. I keep
Yes.
forgetting. What does germane mean? Option 1, unconnected, got 18%. Relevant, it got 57%. Irrelevant got 14%. And unrelated got 11%. The answer is relevant. That's what Jermaine means. Okay, now we got that done. I always forget the polls. I don't know how I managed to do that. I'm going to have to get someone, hey, Katie, don't forget the poll before we shut down the live. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming tonight. I have enjoyed all of y'all, and I will see you tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. Remember to live, laugh, love, and dream. And what do you do with all that? You make something beautiful. See you guys tomorrow. Decos.
Bye.
All right, let me shut this light down. Okay, now let me see something in the chat real quick.